All right. I believe that we are feeding out to the folks out there. If you guys can hear us, see us, and all that kind of stuff, we should be live. Just let us know. I believe I pressed all the appropriate buttons.
Buttons.
Yes. Welcome back to the show, guys. It's Free for All Monday. I am your host, Hank Strange. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast, broadcasting to you live on Utreon. That's right. If you're watching this in the future, but you're in, because we'll be in the future, we'll be in the past, but really you're in the past because you're watching it on YouTube when you should be watching it on Utreon if you want to see it.
Marty, it's the Libyans. It's the Libyans, Marty. It's the Libyans.
Okay, Patrick, you need to explain that. Okay, just go to Utreon. That's the thing. If you want to see this live, go to Utreon. I also just want to remind everyone, go to hankstrange.com. That's where you're going to find all the links to things that we're talking about and all that kind of stuff. Links we can't put in certain places, we'll put up there. We can put links up on Utreon. One of the reasons why we're here, broadcasting live from Utreon. You guys can sign up and support us because it works. It works like Patreon and YouTube combined. And as a matter of fact, starting on tonight's show, Babyface P, I put you down there, Babyface P. You get 33.
I can't argue with
33% of the proceeds. Yeah.
No, can't argue with
well,
that.
hell, I got to get it. I didn't know there was money involved.
Yeah, well, Walt, you can get.
Let's get it going, baby.
Walt, you have to get your act together so we
I
can.
got to get me some more hot points. Come on, man.
If we could get Walter signed up for Utreon, so if someone from Utreon is watching, Walter needs help. He's on the side of the road.
The personal aspect of it done. I just haven't done all my web stuff over there.
Yeah, we got to walk Walter through this, which that should be fun. That should be a lot of fun. Anyway, check out hankstrange.com. That's a really important thing to do. That being said, I am going to kick all of this off here. Big shout out to Arms List. You guys see Arms List down there. They are a new sponsor of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. And let's see. Check out the shirt. I only have one shirt, guys. I have to get you guys a shirt from Arms List.
Sure.
So you can, you can walk around with your Arms List shirts. I think there's something on the sleeve. There we go. There's a little thing on the sleeve right there. Molen Labe. Remember Molen Labe? I don't know how you guys say it.
Yes.
I remember. Yes, I remember.
Patrick probably says a totally different thing or something like that. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mole on labia.
Oh, okay.
Labia. Morning labia. Okay.
Oh, boy. Morning labia?
Mole on labia.
Oh, anyway. Mole on.
Yeah.
Listen, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, hey, to each his own. To each his own.
To each his own, yeah.
Yeah, what's the name of that supermodel that has the mole? Remember is it Cindy Crawford?
I don't know which.
Was that the famous?
Yeah,
oh, that's not from your time, Patrick.
She had a mark on her face.
Yeah, that's from me and Walter's time. I think it was Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford. Yeah. There you go. That's years before you
I was
were even born.
A thing, probably.
Yes.
She's still around.
Yeah. Probably not looking too bad. We'll see. We'll catch up on that. I'll Google it. We'll learn Greek tonight because we're going to talk about some Greek stuff during the podcast here. Let me do this. Jazz hands, everyone. Let's do the jazz hands. Let's get it popping there. There you go with the jazz hands. We are live. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is episode 838 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. Oh, wait. I forgot to do the open. Let me do the open. Hold on. I'll do the open.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange situation.
Yeah, we've been away for a couple of days, so that's why the open is not going exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Don't you ever call me old. Don't you ever call
smash
me
those
old. Okay?
For all the people watching us live right now on Utreon. Smash those arrows ups. Come on, I want to see those arrow ups.
Get that arrow up that thing, man. Get it up. Get it up.
I don't know. Patrick should be looking at a chat somewhere. I don't know if Walter's
just hit the arrow up button. I up arrow.
I hit it up too, man. It just rose straight up.
I'm getting it up hard tonight.
Oh, he's going up hard. He's going up hard.
Yeah. Speaking of...
I know what's coming.
Anyways.
I know what you're going to... Go ahead, say it.
The jury selection starts today.
For what?
For Jesse Smollett. You guys didn't know that?
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett.
Yeah,
His jury selection started today.
I saw a post on the interweb about that. Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
for the love of mercy, for the sweet
You know
baby
what?
Jesus, for the blonde-haired baby Jesus and the little black baby Jesus and all the baby Jesuses around the world, can we please forget about Juicy Smollett?
Jesus loved the little children.
He wishes people could just forget about it at this point.
Yeah. I guess we're not.
You wanna? I'm gonna call it the Smollett shit show because that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be. There's gonna be all your favorite faces are gonna make their appearance and say how he was racially profiled and he was thrown into prison.
I don't know. Let me see it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we
around his
really.
neck.
There's so many things going on in the world. I don't know. Like, I'm over Juicy
Who cares?
Smollett and people spending money on. Just lock him up.
Juicy Smollett.
Or
There's
don't.
a lot
Or
of
don't. Whatever.
there are a lot of trials starting this week. Well, sort of starting right now.
Yeah. There's
Juicy Smollett started.
the Ghislaine chick.
Ghislaine Maxwell, hers. I don't even want to get started
Been
on
going.
it because I'm just going to rant about
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your
how
time.
corrupt everything has been.
That's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere.
It's not. The judge has already said that she is not going to allow the full transcript. First off, federal lawsuits like this aren't filmed. So state law, like the Rittenhouse case, was on TV or on YouTube.
This is all going to be closed.
Federal prosecution's closed. They only allow transcript. They have no video allowed. And the judge already said that the transcripts of this is likely going to be too spicy for the general public, so she's going to redact a lot of it. Oh yes,
she's gonna make it.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna take. She's
Yeah,
gonna make
I know.
sure we're not corrupted by
You
yes.
you
Yes.
cannot know the truth. You cannot know
Correct.
the truth. That's the way that
Correct.
goes. Couple of things in here.
And then
Go ahead.
what was the other one? The cop is on trial this week too, starting trial this week. The one that taser, and then shot the guy.
I don't know.
Oh,
I have no idea what that one.
I do know one thing. I haven't missed that news bullshit 1 second.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
I had
even-
enough of trials. Unless the folks want to talk about trials, we can get into it.
Trials and tribulations.
Yeah, Cruise Man says he's wearing his BFP shirt.
Oh, thanks.
BFP.
Glad to hear it.
Well, he must
Yeah,
be
yeah.
the only one that. Oh, never mind.
I got a BFP shirt.
Kimberly
Yeah,
Potter, the woman, the cop who.
Oh,
whole
is
bunch of
that
shit
is that the police officer that shot the guy in his own apartment? The guy that was
No. That name sounded familiar. I thought the same thing when I first heard it. No, Kimberly Potter is the one. They were trying to get a guy out of his car because he was had felony warrants.
Oh, she's the one who
Panicked,
panicked. She freaked out or something
and
like
instead
that.
of hitting him with the taser, shot him.
Oh yeah.
I personally, I feel if she was already right for self-defense with a pistol, which he was about to drive off with the partner in the car, that seems like a perfectly good reason to shoot somebody. If that's fine, then mistakenly using a pistol instead of a taser, fuck it, who cares? I mean, you were already to that elevated status where you could have used a gun, so who cares if you yelled the wrong thing at the time, you know?
Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. We'll talk about some trial stuff out there. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anyone has a question. Let us know. Night Train says, "Has the show started?"
Nope.
Actually, no, because I haven't said
here.
it's episode 838. It's free for all.
I'm sorry, you're right. You're right.
The title is Omicron. I want to say Omnicron, which is a transformer. I think.
I keep calling it Omicron as well.
What are we talking about? Omicron. What are we talking about?
Omicron. It's
Omicron.
It's Greek. I have
It's
it
the
here
new
somewhere.
Delta variant.
Yeah.
Oh,
my lord.
fuck! Turn off the news. You'll survive.
So here, I'll share this with you for everyone out there for a second.
Do you guys want to hear the hard facts that nobody's talking about, which I actually looked into?
Yeah.
And can find you references
Check it
on?
out. Omicron is the 15th letter of the Greek alphabet, just so anyone knows.
Patients 0, 1, 2, and 3, all 4 of the first Omicron patients, were all fully vaccinated. And that is provable. That is
Well,
not
no. See,
speculation.
that's what they want to happen. Actually, because they want these people that are all
vaccines.
freaked out that I gotta get it again. Oh, and it's
Yeah,
like, it ain't gonna
I
make
think
any difference.
I
Leaky
think you're
vaccines.
supposed to wear. I think now what you need to do is wear 5 masks. You need to wear like a string of garlic around your neck. Okay.
and get yourself some Trojans. You hear me?
You need to, yeah, I mean, the things that you're going to have to do, I'm sure. Now, in all seriousness, they probably want people to get boosters, double shot,
already are
take
talking about
extra
it.
triple shots.
Stop,
and they have
stop.
This thing has mutated to the 15th level.
All right, let me. What I heard the other day before this Omicron garbage was hitting the mainstream, I saw a thing where they were talking about Africa and COVID. And when the COVID thing started, they thought Africa would be rampant, like they thought homeless people would be rampant.
Right? They're saying
the rampant thing never happened in Africa.
It's weird, isn't it?
Well, they're saying it didn't get as
it-
crazy. It didn't get as crazy in Africa, and people didn't vaccinate and all that kind of
And
stuff.
it's not as crazy in the homeless population
they don't live this lifestyle
Yeah.
where you're constantly cleaning your hands and you're constantly. Maybe it's a herd thing. I don't know. Maybe the folks in Africa aren't as subject to it as other folks in other parts of the world.
Maybe they're not able to make people in Africa show like COVID vaccinations to
Maybe
in order
they
to
don't
go
have-
into restaurants, or
But-
they can't fire you.
But
Think about it. Like, how are they really going to enforce that? What are they going to do?
Why so bad in India and not so bad in Africa? Tell me that. And why not in these homeless areas where they're living in shit, living in each other's shit? Why didn't they all die?
I don't know.
Because
Listen,
it isn't.
Walter,
what it is.
how many people are on this planet? How many people have we got on the planet?
A few billion.
No,
Few
we
billion.
got 7 billion, right? I don't know what the stat
that's
is,
what they say.
Patrick.
Whoever they
I'm
are.
gonna let me see. So let's see how many people we got on the planet. I think we got 7 billion.
Something like
Close-
that.
let
It's
me
something
see.
pretty close to that, yeah.
Yeah, let's
So
see
if you lose 100 million, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cruel as that sounds. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, let's see
I mean,
if I can share this with you guys. I'll Google it. I'll Google it
Chinese,
real time. How many people in the world? Let's see what comes
If
up.
the Chinese lost 20 million people because of COVID, it doesn't affect them at one bit. It doesn't even.
Why is there a slider? Oh, yeah. So right now, 7.7 billion.
Well,
So, Babyface, what were you born? 1989-ish?
89.
Okay, 1989 was 5.19 billion.
Yes.
Your
I was part of the problem.
Yeah, you freaking millennials messed everything up. I'm gonna go back. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to the 70s. I was born 70-ish. 3.7 billion in my days.
Oh, my
Walter,
God,
we can't go back to the Stone Age, Walt. In the Stone Age, there was exactly 10 people. we can't slide back far enough.
Tail end of the baby boom. Tail end of the baby boom.
Yeah, that particular thing only goes back to the 60s, which Walter probably I don't know if Walter's
I mean, look at World War II, like 20 million Russians and you got the people in Europe and you got people all over the world. Did the world stop turning?
So how many people? So here's the question. Let me see. Let me add this so you guys can see here. So let's see how many people. Let's put it died of COVID.
Not
of COVID, right? Should we put that? Yeah, let's put that. I put if. Well, they don't. I don't think they want to.
No, they're not.
Died of COVID. Let's see. I don't think they want to give it to me here. What's the stat? Does anyone know what that stat is? Because these bastards don't want to.
I don't know offhand.
As long as they don't include Italy, you're all right.
Deaths. Yeah.
Remember, 100,000 people died. Didn't
Okay, I think it says something like 5 million. 5 million.
I don't believe it.
I see that. Well, I see this in this one down here. The world meter says 5 million. Okay, let's say we go by their thing. What is
5,200,000? Yep.
What percentage is that?
Max worldwide.
What percentage of that is of 7.7 billion?
0.5%? 0.06%? No, 0.6%?
Yeah, I mean, this is craziness. The planet is
much less than a percent.
Yeah, human beings are robust. So I think, like the point you're making, Walter, which I agree with, is that, yes, they found that Africa seems to be very robust resistance. As you said, a lot of homeless people all over the world, including places here in America.
They're all still alive.
Yeah. Human beings are robust. What?
Well, they don't want to really find. Probably they really don't want to find out why.
Yeah.
Human beings will survive the end days no matter what. It might not be pretty, but humans will survive somehow.
I mean, I'm not trying to. Let's look at the cockroach and the rat. The cockroach and the rat always seem to get by because
we're just the same.
They eat whatever and they do whatever. I'm
assuming
to survive,
you're talking about Let's Go Brandon and what's his name from New York, the governor. What's his name? Cuomo. When you say the cockroach and the rat.
Okay. I guess it kind of the lesser.
Yeah, cockroaches. I think you can't. I think cockroaches could survive like all the nuclear bombs.
Well, as long as they're not directly in the.
As long as you're not in the blast radius, they probably.
Yeah, nothing survives a direct blast, but
for sure, but
nothing you want to know,
yeah.
Anyhow, so
it's crazy.
I'm not worried about the Omicron and the Megacon and every other con they come up with because it's going to
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, don't listen to this stuff. Don't listen to this stuff. When's the last time you run into a South African bloke?
I don't know that
I've met South African people in my life, but I can't remember the last time.
How often do you run into South African?
And first of all, why would I even be worried about running into a South African? That thing is already here. This is just like when we started COVID absolutely. In the first place. COVID was here for at least 6 months or something like that, if not longer. And no one, it was in America. So
damn COVID is everywhere. Damn.
Yeah, it was here.
Don't shake my hand. Don't look at me.
If we're talking Omicron, which is literally the 15th. What's the other things in the Greek alphabet? Hold on. Let me see. Greek alphabet.
Sure we got like a sorority or a fraternity or something? Is Alpha, Omega, Alpha, Beta, Maximus?
I gotta see.
I don't know how they choose these names either. Obviously, they're Greek letters, but
yeah,
I feel like we're skipping a lot of Greek letters.
Yeah, I gotta look up the Greek alphabet here. Let's see.
We didn't even.
There's not. How many letters in the Greek alphabet?
Yeah, I just that's like I said. Some reason the other day I'm riding around. I'm thinking, man, I
think it's 24 letters. I'm looking at Wikipedia. It says 24. I don't know if we could believe Wikipedia. Because my brother actually sent me an email to tell me that Wikipedia is planning on, how people, like, if you want to look up how many people the communists killed?
Yeah.
Do you know that Wikipedia, like, I don't know why Walter's laughing. I'm just doing nervous laughter right now. So if you look that up, you can see like how many people communists killed in Russia or China. Well, so Wikipedia wants to remove that because it's biased.
Well, come on, that can't be true. You're good socialist, communist fellows. They don't do that stuff. Come on,
well,
ask Grandpa Keller. Ask Grandpa Keller about the communists. He would have told you about the communists. He almost got executed for the communists. So
yeah, I don't think Grandpa Keller would have thought that they were nice at all.
Well,
do you want me to show you that story before we go deeper into?
I actually do. I didn't know who had written that.
Let me see. Let me pop that up here. I think it is. Let's see. Here we go. So this is on Breitbart. Wikipedia community.
So it is actually a reputable site.
Yeah. Wikipedia community considers
I take
deleting.
News with a grain of salt, but
I take everyone's news with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But Wikipedia community considers deleting entry on mass killings under communism over claims of bias.
What do you mean bias? What does that even mean?
The Wikipedia entry, which details mass killings under communist regimes, is at risk of deletion over claims of bias within the entry. The Wikipedia page outlines the details of millions of people under one-party communist regimes, such as the Soviet Union, China, has been flagged for deletion. Some
Wikipedia
Wikipedia editors reportedly disagree with blaming mass genocide on communist ideology.
I'm not sure what else you can blame
look
it
at
on.
that. That page you've got, your page you're showing right there has shoes on the bottom. Had shoes on the bottom, right?
Okay.
Where do those shoes come from?
China, sir. I'm gonna assume
So
China.
what's going to happen to Wikipedia if they keep busting on the Chinese and the Chinamen and the Russiamen?
Well, for sure, there's money.
They ain't going to get no advertising money from the Chi-Coms, are they?
Yeah.
It's all about the dollar bills, man.
Yeah.
And that's what
And
it is.
excuse you, the yen. It's all about the yen.
And that's propped up. That the Chinese money is falsely propped up too, big time.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Off the up currency part.
Yeah. So, I think that let me see if I could go back to this. Let me go back to this. Okay. So Greek alphabet is 24 letters. 24 letters. I'm going to try to go down to the Greek alphabet and let's see, where is it? Here we go. Letters.
Omicron.
Yeah, we can go. So obviously there was an alpha, a beta, gamma, delta. I don't remember. There was an epsilon.
I haven't heard anything in between. I don't know where Omicron comes from.
Yeah. Did we skip? We skipped
a whole shitload.
Wait, seriously, there was an epsilon?
I've never heard of it. I don't know.
Was there a zeta?
I haven't heard of it.
Zeta.
And Z, by the way, in the Greek alphabet is like hot.
It's not the last
early.
letter.
Yeah, it's early.
And who determines what they call it, by the way?
Some creatures call scientists that I don't believe anymore because they are incredibly biased.
Once again,
and aren't interested in actually giving human beings facts. They just want to manipulate people.
There's no money in the truth. There's money in research and scare. There's lots of money in scare.
Yeah. So we somehow skipped Eta, Theta, Iota. I would have really liked Iota.
Iota, yeah.
And got Iota of truth.
Iota.
We missed Kappa. I don't know what happened to Kappa.
Beta, Kappa, Epsilon,
Lambda, Mu got missed, Nu got missed, G got missed. Like I saw someone saying, no one wants to bring up G. That is politically incorrect, obviously. So we're somehow at Omicron.
Omicron. The Transformer
from
South Africa.
Yeah, let me say this right. I just messed it up. Omicron.
When he transforms, he fires little germs at you.
Yeah, I don't know what we do when we get to Omega, but okay, whatever.
Come out of this thing. Yeah. Oh, God.
When we get to Omega, we'll add to the nth levels, like it'll be,
everybody out there
squared. Alpha squared.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Yeah, it doesn't help you at all. I can tell you
it's
that.
It's the same bullshit every day, over and over and over. It was only supposed to be like, this whole, we're gonna let things calm down for like a month and a half, 2 months. Then it'll be all right, be okay.
Yeah.
Remember that back in 2020. Remember that?
I mean, I think we could forget it. Let's say we go to the last promise. They told people, if you get your shots, then you get your booster.
Then you're okay.
And then you wear your mask. Everything is good. So what are we worried about?
Hey, how come?
What are people worried about?
I forgot to tell you. Well, anyways, there's another story. Something happened over the weekend too, which I don't talk about in mail. But anyways, somehow we survived all that stuff without getting no shot. Imagine that. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I got a freaking nasty ass head cold. I got a cold and runny nose and hacking
there are
up
people
goo
that will
and everything.
never believe you, Walter, no matter what.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not the Chi-Com Mung. I guarantee you that it's not the Chi-Com Mung.
Yeah, I'm not. What that you have?
No, they're not. That's not the symptoms of the Chi-Com Mung. A common head cold is not what you get when you.
Yeah, listen, I'm not trying to... Look, people could do whatever they want to do. If you want to drive around in your car with masks on, good for you.
You want to walk around outside in a perfectly sunny day with your mask on?
Yeah, if you want to get the shots, get it. I got the shots. If you want to get the booster, get it. I'm not gonna get the booster. Whatever you want to do. You don't want to get it, don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Something on the face of this planet will take you out. I think
Trust me,
everyone should make
We're
their
all
own
gonna die
decisions. Huh?
We're all gonna die eventually. We're not getting off this planet alive.
Yeah. You're not getting out alive.
Yeah.
Never.
So,
Yeah, Mucinex will take you down too, and I'll tell you a story about that later.
oh, Mucinex?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somebody had a reaction to Mucinex over the weekend. So.
Oh, yeah. You could listen. Everyone, human beings are different in a lot of ways. We're the same, but human beings are different. And what's gonna, there's some people who can like take all the drugs, all the alcohol, have all the sex with
and
crack
they never
whores.
get issues. Yep. I
And
don't
they are
understand that.
fine.
It's true.
Yeah, they are fine. They can have heart attacks and still live. Then there's some people.
Just die.
Yeah, you just boom, you just go out.
Die.
So,
Die.
that's just the way of the world. Hopefully, here's my big fear. This is actually a good question here. A little bit of a distraction, very morbid. So I apologize in advance to you guys, but I'm asking everyone, what in your mind is the worst way to die?
Fire.
Fire. Okay, that's a good one.
Drowning.
Babyface already thought about that.
Fire's terrible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably that's
it
probably
would
that's
be,
bad.
it would
That's
be,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Here's one.
Fire or severe disease of some kind where you rot
where
away
you?
in a bed.
Oh, you mean like a flesh eating?
Something like that where you just kind of, well, not necessarily rot, but you just slowly go in a hospital bed. That's what I think is terrible.
That would be like, did you ever see the Mummy movie where those bugs came and ate people up, and then your eyeball is still left?
Yeah.
You're getting
Coming out of your mouth and your nose.
Yeah, that was pretty disgusting. So a friend of mine that was a cop, he showed me. He was like, you know how most people die? On the toilet. And I was like,
it's not uncommon.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. If I die on the toilet, someone wipe my butt and take me off the toilet, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's how Elvis went out.
There.
Yeah. I think that's how Elvis went out. You know what I'm saying? That's, and clear my history, my browsing
history, please. Nobody needs to know what I've been looking at.
Cruiseman says death by fire ants.
Oh, God. Could you imagine just laying in a coffin filled with fire ants? Oh.
The Chinese that tie people to trees, and not the Chinese, the Japanese, tie them to a tree and let the ants.
Yeah, there's some. Ants are like, oh man,
Yeah,
there's some vicious ants out there, man. And some big ones. Yeah, I think there's people who have done that kind of stuff, like put people on a stake and put them in an anthill or whatever. That's pretty terrible.
Gotta be awful.
The Japanese.
Yeah.
Bless their hearts.
42 Chilled said, "Don't strain." Is that like a tip of how not to die on the toilet?
Well, that's how you don't get.
When you're long. Oh, here we go. Don't spend your hours sitting on the toilet trying to push something out.
Yeah, that's true. Don't sit on the toilet for 3 hours.
What is that thing? You'll bust a ring. You'll bust a O-ring.
Yeah, no, you get hemorrhoids that way.
Oh Lord. Okay, that's a bad. We went down a bad path. We went down a bad path. I don't even know how we got. What were we supposed to be talking about?
Omicron is what we were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about
Omicron. The Omicron.
Which supposedly came from South Africa, so far, or that's where the South Africans
first detected it. They say.
Yeah, and they did the right thing and everything and reported it. So now even America is blocking them access.
That's what's funny. 4 patients and now 1 in Belgium, and the whole world is about to end because of it.
Yeah, Belgium is a hub, so a lot of people go through Belgium. I've been there the most times of any country on the face of this planet.
I just think it's funny that people are already panicking that it's going to come kill us next. When they've already said that the Omicron disease itself, that version, is more virulent, but is extremely mild case.
By the time you know about this, it's too late. By the time how many airplane people
have traveled from South Africa?
Have traveled out of South Africa, gone to other countries already, interacted. I don't care how much they make you wear the mask on the plane and do all the. Matter. Yeah. it's already moved around and stuff like that. But they're basically punishing them. Which the irony, Walter's taking out the
I got
butt
the
scraper.
pootie knife.
Yeah, this is the
The
butt
pootie
scraper.
knife.
Hold on, let me
For
give
those who
people.
don't know, this is the pootie knife, as it was called, the pootie knife.
Yeah, I mean, this is for a really big butt to scrape your.
Yeah, mommy, stop! Stop, mommy, stop!
If you got one of those big mama jammas, if you got one of those big mama
You got a
jammas.
back poach the size of a, the White House. You know?
It looks good, but when you got to go clean it,
Oh no, it don't look.
it's a lot of work. What was it? Where was I? Yeah,
I don't even know at this point.
But no, you know what the funny thing I saw was that. Do you remember when I hate to bring back up Trump because that's another thing I'm trying to put out of my mind right now. But do you remember when Trump was blocking people from coming from certain countries and he was therefore
He's
a white
racist.
He's supremacist?
He's a
Yes.
racist.
You're now doing that.
Yeah, now we're doing it.
He's a
Yeah.
racist.
They've already said that they're
That's what he is.
re-implementing the Stay in Mexico policy, which was a horrifically racist policy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
racist.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just funny. I don't think we can't stop it. We're making our own variants over here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure we are.
You know, we're
It
making
has
our own
nothing to do
variants.
with the unvaccinated. For anybody that's curious, the variants have nothing to do with the unvaccinated.
Yeah.
It's
So
called leaky vaccines. If you want to go look it up, go look it up.
yeah, if everyone, I think with 7.7 billion people, we can all spit in our hands and chain link across the world, and just
God, that's disgusting.
get
God, that's
just get it all out all over the world. Let's just
oh God.
put it, everything out in the world, right? We might become superhuman beings after that.
Yeah. Or he could just be dead. That's
Yeah, either
I-
we're gonna get the zombie apocalypse.
I feel we won't become.
I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass on the spit. You know,
Yeah,
spit.
yeah.
Look at this
The
guy
old
here. He
spit
said,
swap.
"No, I don't want to spit on nothing."
Did you guys ever do that? Did you ever do like the spit promise or whatever? I never did it.
No, I never
disgusted.
did that.
I'm disgusted by the.
You
Or
guys-
like in the,
you
like
guys
in the
are probably
movies
too
where
old for this.
movies where they cut their hand and they.
Oh, I'm not cutting my hands. No.
I was just about to say you guys are probably too old for this, but the Dare Project, and you maybe the kids will remember Dare Project.
How can you be a warrior and you cut the center of your freaking hand? How are you going to be a warrior after that? You can't be a warrior. Your hand hurts. Come on.
The Dare
not gonna-
Project.
You're gonna get an infection when you wipe your pootie off. You know what I'm saying?
telling
for sure.
young middle schoolers don't become blood brothers with anybody. It's like, who's gonna cut their hand and shake on it? That's disgusting.
Yeah. What?
You might-
So
you-
there's
you might-
actually
you might-
there's actually kids cutting their hands and then becoming
No,
blood
I
brothers.
don't think that ever actually happened. I cannot
Okay.
imagine.
If
can
you're lucky,
imagine it
you might get the mung from doing that too.
Oh yeah, you
So,
will.
I've been on a Midsummer Murders kick. I don't know if you guys know what Midsummer Murders is.
You sure you don't want to plead the fifth on this one?
No, Midsummer Murders is like it's like a BBC TV murder mystery. No one's heard of Midsummer Murders?
Oh, I don't watch British television.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably for good reason. But anyway, I like murder mysteries or whatever, so while I'm editing, I've got a crap mega ton of editing to do. So I've been watching that, driving Lola crazy, because Midsummer Murders is like 23 seasons.
Oh my god!
Oh fuck that!
And each one of them is like 2 hours.
What?
Yeah, it's some badass murder mysteries. But there was one of them where these kids like thought that they killed another kid when they were little, and then they did the cut the hands and do the blood swear thing. And I was like, what?
Brother?
Yeah, what kind of craziness is this? Little kids actually standing there and cutting themselves? No way. And then and then your parents don't notice. That's impossible.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
What's up, Walt? What do you shoot? You're trying to distract us with guns.
Did any of you buy anything on Cyber Monday
Oh,
I
here we go.
haven't.
or Super Duper Friday or whatever the fuck it is?
Today is Cyber Monday, and Lola is.
Yeah, I didn't. There was nothing I necessarily needed.
You know what I bought? You know what I bought?
What did you buy? You
What'd
didn't
you
buy. You didn't buy that. Oh, you bought a magazine.
I bought some magazines.
Oh, you bought some
bought
High
like-
Point
I bought like-
magazines. Look at you.
I bought like 3 of them. So That way, if I lose one, I still got two.
Look at you getting some High Point magazines. Good. So these are 9mm magazines. I hope you kept one of them in the bag for me. Just a laser. I want to see one of those lasered. That's what you got to throw the High Point magazines in the laser. Which reminds me, what are you putting on it? I got a great thing. Patrick was over here this weekend. We were shooting guns, believe it or not. Allegedly. Let me see if I can find the picture so I can share this with the folks out there. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. That looked awesome, Patrick. That looked good. That looked pretty good. The Dick Butt magazine. I don't know if you have it anywhere near.
I thought it. I don't have the magazine next to me. I do have the rifle though. All pinned and welded, ready to go.
Oh yeah, we shot. Yeah, that was cool.
Ooh.
We did. There you go. Look at that Dick Butt. Oh, hold on. It's not in focus.
I meant to bring that PSA lower that I got today and show everybody, but I left it.
I can kind of see it right there. Kind of see it right there.
No, it doesn't want to focus.
There you go. Right there. Right there.
So this is the parts build. I put it together a parts build. I have like $250 in this whole thing, and 14.5 pin and weld. So actually, after the podcast tonight, I'm going to be finalizing the video on doing the pin and weld, and that'll go up tomorrow. Probably tomorrow.
Yeah. And we did a 9mm video, which I have no clue when that's going up.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck.
Yeah, I'll put it up at some point. I'm working on a Sam Andrews video right now that is mega. Okay, it's a lot. It's like right now I'm still at 4 hours.
Oh Jesus Christ!
3 layers of 4 hours.
There's no way people watch all that. It's just not possible.
No, it's not going to be 4 hours. I got to get it down. I'm trying to whittle it down, but it's 3 layers of footage. So yeah, working on it. What were you going to say, Walt? By the way, Walter, people said there's people out there saying Armament and Axis says no. Walt didn't buy anything.
What, didn't buy anything?
Yeah.
You know, one thing I noticed, I was getting ads. I got a bunch of ads from the mini bike people and a bunch of ads from certain gun people, but it was the same ads. Oh, they were sending out ads every day for the same stuff, and I'm like, are people not buying anything? I mean, it just seemed like
I don't know. Is there stats on what people? Because I saw a stat somewhere. Let me see if I could find it. I saw a stat somewhere that there were record gun sales. Hold on.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, I think we sold something. There were like 900,000. Hold on, let me see if I can find that.
Since when?
Over the last week for Black Friday is what I saw.
Yeah, 900,000.
Wait, hold on. Let me find.
Do you know how many guns that is? That's
wait,
that's
hold on.
More
I
than
could be
some
wrong.
Armies had. Some of the biggest armies in the world don't have 900,000.
Okay, I could be wrong. Hold on a second.
I think that's a lot of shooters. I mean,
yeah. Let me hold on. Let me see.
I don't think the NICS system could handle 900,000.
It probably couldn't
in a weekend.
In the last
way.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go full Brandon Herrera on you. No fucking way.
Okay, no, I was wrong. Here, let me share it. I was wrong. The number is not 900. Is 687,000. Right there.
That's still a lot.
Over 687,000 background checks processed during Black Friday week.
Good. I love hearing it.
Well, that's fine. I mean, well,
almost like one thing.
This is from NSSF, which I think does track this stuff, and I'll give them that.
At least now, people are getting a good buy on guns. Before, people were getting fucked a lot.
That is a lot of guns in a week. That's a lot of guns in a week.
They didn't know any better, or they're just plain stupid, didn't care. But a lot of people got done so hard it was pathetic. I mean,
yeah.
There's guns now like these shotguns, these Turkish shotguns, were selling for $600 when it was nutty. Now they can't give them away.
Can't get rid of them.
I know, man. That's crazy. Like I think when we got the one that the Century Arms one from Barnauls, at that time that Barnauls sent that to me, that was like $600.
Yeah, now it's $299.
Yeah, so crazy.
I've seen that exact gun for $299 or less.
It's not bad. It's not a bad gun.
I'm getting.
It's
emails
better.
from
It's better at $299 than at $600.
Oh yeah, I was getting emails
Yeah.
from a company in Florida here that imports the Turkish guns,
Mm-hmm.
selling pump shotguns for $99 a piece.
What?
All you want to buy, $99.
Pump shotguns. Which, like Turkish pump shotguns?
Just pump shotgun, yeah, pump shotgun, $99.
Huh.
You know,
By the way, okay, so let's see. Armament and Axes wants us to show Gorn. I don't know. Oh, so here's the only way I can show this. Look, I'm using my phone to take a picture of my iPad and show that Armament and Axes gave us $5. He says,
he wants me to whip out
progress
the
on the Lottie 20mm Walt show. You gotta show Gorn.
Not-
So there you go.
Nothing. No, not a bit of progress. No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah. By the way, some of that went 33% of that, I think.
I took $2.20 or something.
Yeah. Whatever, 33%. I don't think it's $2, but yeah, some of that went. Yeah, Walt, you need to sign up. If someone from Utreon is out there, our luck today, no one from Utreon is monitoring.
I'm missing out on my retirement money. That's what I'm missing out on.
We'll get that. We'll get that worked out. Okay, so no one bought anything. Patrick, were you planning on buying something?
I bought some things, but not because of Black Friday. I picked up a Streamlight light for that rifle to put on it. I picked up some rail covers, but it wasn't like I was looking for Black Friday deals. Like just I needed a flashlight and needed some other stuff. So
I was looking. I mean, it really was. I haven't seen any. I'm looking for 9mm. Nothing below $320. Nothing below $320. Nothing.
Okay,
Nothing,
yeah, you've got
right.
a price point. Walt has a price point where. So what kind of 9mm were you looking for?
Blasting 9, just 115 grain. I don't care if it's steel jacket or blast. I don't give two flips. I just want it below $300. That's what I want. And nothing.
For how many rounds?
1,000 round case. I don't know.
42 Chilled says he saw 369 for 9mm for 1,000. But
I saw 329 all over the place.
Oh,
but nothing. It's like the price is fixed almost right now. It just doesn't.
It is. Yeah, people are. It's not selling.
I don't think it's
I think
running off the shelves.
They're trying to hold on as long as they can.
Yeah, they can because they're gonna hold on to that cash as much as they can, and then it's like
I think that's what's happening. I honestly think that's what's happening. It's not worth that. I mean, people aren't spending that. I don't think.
So here's an email that I got from Remington, and I didn't even read it, but since you guys are talking about it, I'm going to pop this up here and we could read it. It says, Remington, ammunition update. Doing more for the American shooter. America's shooters deserve answers and ammo. President Jason Vanderbrink gives us a candid update and provides concrete numbers on how much more ammunition we're building to support today's historic demand. If people bought almost 700,000 guns in a week, there's... let me see if let's see if I can open.
I don't know.
This is a video. Okay, so that goes to a video from the Remington guy. So I'm not sure if someone saw that video. Tell us what he said. We don't necessarily have time to look at the video.
I don't have to
find out what he's talking about.
I don't watch that stuff.
Not enough is what I'm gonna say. Not enough.
It's all rah-rah sessions. It's like okay, whatever.
Yeah. I don't think they want the prices to drop below a certain level.
No. Why would they? They're making money hand over fist, and the price to them probably has not fluctuated that much because it's mostly made here in the States. So it can't. I mean, I guess raw materials maybe, but
there's all the excuses that they use. COVID, they can't even use
inflation.
COVID,
but inflation is valid, and then if they had to ramp up production. They did have to spend money to ramp up that production.
Yeah, but to triple the price of something?
Right. Listen, I want ammo to be cheap, too.
Well, cheaper. I mean, I understand things might not ever go back to where it was, but...
I want ammo to go back where you brought your ammo over here.
And we just shot it.
And there was no... Yeah, it wasn't even a conversation. Walter didn't even flinch. Now Walter's like, no, I'm not even coming over there.
I ain't giving nobody no motherfucking handfuls of ammunition. Shit. Like I said, I got my price point, man. I'll buy some more when it gets to a point, but I ain't gonna.
Yeah. Walter is literally holding his
Look,
powder.
even reloads. You look at reloads, remanufactured stuff. They're asking. Some of these people are asking new price for remanufactured stuff.
I still have yet to buy primers because I can't get them at a reasonable price.
Yeah, I know where you can
Primers
get them at a
used to go
reasonable
for,
price.
like,
Go to
expensive
Walter's
primers.
shop.
Expensive
Go to
primers
Walter's
was $40
shop.
shipped.
There's some primers
they're-
sitting right there,
they're
Patrick.
They're like $80 shipped. They've doubled in price for no reason.
Yeah. You should drop by the shop over there. You know, when Walter's not looking.
Yeah, good
Don't-
luck. I'm
don't
sure he'll
make me-
track me down quick enough.
I'll have to hack up a loogie here in a second to make
I'm
me
pretty
start
sure-
laughing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure Walter has moved all of those.
Mhm.
Oh, I know all where the
I went there one day, Patrick, and I saw a whole bunch of primers, and I was going to take a picture, and he was like, don't you dare.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't
Let's
do
see what the
that.
price is right now. Let's see if I can find
So,
loading. What's the last time they... Let's see. When
You
did
know,
they-
I still have some ammo that you reloaded in the 3rd grade and gave to me.
You really still have that ammo?
Yes.
In the
Wow.
third grade.
That's been you've had it for a good 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of everything like stashed away.
Hey,
Yeah.
you never know when you'll need it.
Oh, I
And,
got some stash too, man.
Yeah, in different places.
You put a.
The ammo, I don't know. I don't think we're going to see the prices you guys are looking for. Remember the whole
Not
thing
for a
of,
while, no.
yeah, we might never see it. We might never see.
We
Well,
will.
I don't like to
We
say
will.
never.
People
Okay.
said
You
that
need
during
to-
the Obama administration.
We
People said the
We-
exact
we-
same thing. They said, "Oh, it'll never happen. Just forget about it. It'll never happen again." Trump came into office and upset
this
everything,
is
and prices hit the
this
ground.
this is the new economy. This is the way it's going to be. And then Trump gets in office, all of a sudden, everything just like okay.
Yeah.
So much for that lie.
Well, we need a Trump slump. We need a Trump slump, but I don't want to see Trump come back.
The
We
people
just,
that are
you know, we
lying
just need
to
a
us
Trump
about
slump.
all of this are making the money off of it. Of course, they're lying about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Buy it now at this inflated price because it'll never
Oh,
go back
yeah.
down. And then Trump would.
what happened to the guns? Why are they so cheap now?
Uh,
Why can they sell guns for a third of what they were selling them? I mean, less than half what they were selling for a couple months ago. How do they do that?
Mhm.
yeah.
And we're talking. You can buy a $400 AR-15 now again too. So
Because
Oh,
it's
you can?
all-
Where did you see?
well,
where did you
I mean,
see that?
you got to put it together. You got to put it together.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta-
It's
but-
all fake.
it's
We're
all
going
white
to
control.
see. We're going to see good prices from what I've heard because there are. This is just purely rumors or whatever. I can't name names, but there are companies that are making guns and not selling them. That's
Really?
happening. Yeah.
That is a bet.
Why?
They're taking a bet.
I don't know, because people are still over making ARs. You know, I mean,
Did you ask whatever company this is the logic behind stockpiling weapons that they're not selling?
Because I think it's going to change.
this is how it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do they think it's going to go up again?
It's a bet. You have to
Yeah.
bet.
Rifles are only on the way down in my mind.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, you know, I don't understand the mind of certain people who are manufacturing stuff. Other people I do understand, just from us, like talking to the guys from PSA, for example. Those guys manufacture on demand, and they have a very
build and
smart
sell.
system. Yeah, they can
Don't
they can
play the
see what's
market.
hot.
Just fucking build and sell. Stop trying to play the market, thinking you're going to stockpile. You know, whoever that company is, I really, really hope the Trump era hits and they're left with a pile of shit in their hands. Because fuck those people.
Listen, I think that not every
I hope they're watching too.
not every company. This is what people have to understand about what kind of distribution models. And it gets nerdy and complicated, I think, for some people. But there's companies that build on demand and can build if they see that demand for this is higher. They can switch over their production for whatever is on a higher demand and build that. But then there's other companies out there that build for the distribution model, and they just build like all the ARs in the world.
They build a set of everything, and it just goes out the door when it's ready. And yeah,
Yeah, and ARs are still very competitive. There's still
but
a lot of
you're,
ARs
you're,
getting built.
you're making it sound like this company is building and putting them on shelves, hoping that the prices go way back up so they can sell them for 3 times the price.
No.
That's the impression I'm getting from you.
No. What I'm saying, so what happens is there's companies out there that will just build a bunch of ARs, right? And typically those go out to the distributors. But what things start sitting on the shelves when the distributors go, okay, I think we got a lot of ARs right now. So they don't buy those ARs. And then what happens is other companies that have money, because eventually now you've got this material sitting on the shelves. So another company will come along and buy that at something on the dollar, right? So they'll come along and give you 50 cents on the dollar, let's say, for example, to take it off your hands, and then they'll sell that cheaper. So that's why you'll see deals. Yeah, that's why you'll see deals going out on different websites, on different sites. But not every, because some other companies buy at set prices. And that's why other companies can't really like cut their prices too much unless they wind up having shit sitting on their shelves.
The reason PSA has been so successful in moving product is because they have that ability to flex with the market. Because a lot of companies can't do that. Just Walter, if I told you tomorrow to stop everything and tool up for a whole new production run of something else, would you be happy doing that?
No, I probably wouldn't.
Exactly.
Do it either.
Yeah. You know, I think that the distribution model in our current world is kind of flawed.
I like the direct.
What you're
Honestly,
talking about is this company just buy overstock. You got
yeah, that's what you're saying.
You've got extra stock, and you're not moving it. Somebody says, "Hey, I'll take that from you for X amount." And, and you got to remember at the end of the year, supposedly, you don't want to have a ton of inventory for taxes.
Well, because it's not cash, also.
Well,
you
can't.
If stuff is sitting on the shelves, it's not cash.
If you make something that's sitting there, it's not doing you any good. So
assets that are depreciating over time.
Yeah,
assets.
Yeah, I mean, I think I sent you guys a thing here that a local gun store got robbed here, and what was it?
That was in Newberry.
Yeah, let's see. Those guys. Someone busted through the doors using a.
Newberry residents support local businesses for its broken into on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the article from WCJB.
That place. I know that place, and I am surprised because they've done a lot of stuff there for security.
This is that one that's right. I know exactly where this is.
Yeah.
What is that milling machine?
6 items were stolen out of the building. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, I know that's bad on its own, but yeah,
How many guns? 42 less. How many guns are enough?
None. I don't understand the question.
If you're a gun guy, there's never.
I don't understand the question. Okay.
Well, long as you're not putting yourself or your family at
yeah. Don't go broke buying shit. But
it's also what you're talking about. Like, how many ARs do you need?
No, absolutely.
That are exactly the same thing. And this is one of the problems. Like what we're talking about here. Here's where I think we have a problem that. There's high-end AR. So let's say like your Daniel Defenses or your Stag Arms or give me some other, high-end.
I only have one. I keep one high-end AR. Most of the other ones are just.
What is that? Which one? Which?
The build that I have. That's my SBR with all the lights and lasers. It's like a $4,000 rifle. That's the only high-end AR I have.
Oh, okay, but that's not like a Daniel Defense or anything, right?
No, it's not a brand name. It's built on a Spikes Tactical, but it's not a brand. It's home put together.
Yeah. So we run into this issue that when these guys are making these high-end ARs that are $2,000. But a person can literally go out there and buy a very similar AR that functions really close to that for $1,000. What's going to happen? What are you showing off, Walt?
One of Patrick's favorite guns, the Help Up.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That needs a full auto, and is that one got the full auto in it?
That is a flamethrower, basically.
Yes.
That's the Polish help.
And totally annoying. Even I'm annoyed by that gun, and I used to own it.
This thing needs a folding stock, is what it needs.
Yes, it does. And since we're talking about the news, you want to talk about the Georgia lady of the night that had an
Got
incident.
herself
over
in
the
the
week last week?
vajayjay.
Oh Lord. Okay, listen, we're gonna save the. Should we save the vajayjay
You want to
stuff?
save that for the second hour?
We're supposed to talk about the What Would Stoner Do rifle, which I have here.
Okay, let's start then.
Okay.
Let's. You guys want to do that?
Sure.
So I will. Let me see. I'll just go full screen on me. So I did get this in from Barnauls. This is the What Would Stoner rifle. See, here it goes, right here. You guys can see.
Oh,
it.
this is the actual one.
This is the actual one, carbon fiber.
Oh,
up
I didn't know
here.
you had that one because I know you have.
There it goes.
Release
Check
the
that out.
bolt.
No.
Release the bolt. Release
Okay,
the bolt.
hold on.
There
Boom.
you go.
There you go.
See the...
Chromed bolts, lightened. It looks like a little bit. I'll open this up and we'll take the bolt out since we're on Utreon. We could do all of that. No forward assist.
Doesn't need it.
No forward assist. Here's the stock, and the stock has in the back of the stock. There's the
Trapdoor.
there's the
Trapdoor
trap door
for,
right there.
trap
Trap door in the back of the stock. Let me see. How can I? We can open that. So there you go. It folds down.
You know, that probably has weight
right
to
there.
it.
But it's empty, though there's nothing in there.
Oh, I know. But the door...
Listen, this is supposed to weigh about 5 pounds, and it feels like that. I don't have my scale here, but it does feel...
You haven't shot it yet, right?
No, it just came in today. Came into
This is on Barnauls?
Yes, it's on Brownells. I could throw, let's see, I could
I'm
throw a
looking it
thing up here of...
Woo!
Yeah, we could throw the stats up here for the people since we're
That's a
talking
fancy
about
gun
it.
right there. Holy
And we'll
moly.
take a
Yeah, that's what I
I
said
would love
too.
to own that, but I don't know if I want to pay that.
Yeah,
take a
that's what I said
Maybe
too.
you and I can work out a deal if you don't want to keep it.
we'll take comments and questions and stuff like that from folks.
Walther
I'm
has
trying to
one
pull
too.
it
Yeah,
up
I
right
guess
now.
I need to buy it. I need to buy one, or at least
Well,
This is what would Walt do?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
hold on.
no,
Let's
exactly.
show what
But
Walt
it's the
is
same.
doing.
It's the same thing. It's that
That's
KE lower.
Yes, just without
It's
the
all
trapdoor.
based-
It doesn't have the trapdoor.
Yours doesn't have a trapdoor. Interesting.
Because this is the trapdoor is an option. Trapdoor is an option.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is probably lighter without it, by the way. Too.
Yeah, so now let's just say that the What Would Stoner was developed. This is my understanding of it. I could be wrong. People could tell me and ask questions and all that, and I'll answer your questions. It was developed by the in-range guys. So
Communists deserve helicopter flights. Let me just say that. Keep going.
So it was designed by those guys, KE Arms, of course, and Brownells. It's like it's a project with those guys. I'm showing it right now. This particular one that we're looking at here, we could flip through. There's a whole bunch of pictures and stuff like that, but we could show you guys. This one is $16.99 right now, and there's financing.
I know, my heart.
This financing, if you want to finance, I'm not gonna.
Do not, for anybody listening
I'm not gonna hate on you for
or
financing.
watching this in the future, do not finance a rifle. That's crazy.
No, do not finance guns.
If you could get 0% and pay it off real quick, I don't know, you're fine. In my opinion,
you could get 0%, but I don't see that happening.
If you get a 0%, let me tell you, Walter was asking about what we actually bought. I bought something over the Black Friday, but it wasn't a gun. I had to buy a new computer. So a new Mac.
Did you spend the money?
Oh, it costs a mint.
It costs a mint.
Okay, I could have gotten a nice B&T with a frickin' Microtech knife and all of that. Dropped a mint.
It don't make you no money though. So.
You run a business with it. It's a different prospect.
Yeah, I can't even get that thing until like somewhere between January and February.
What? They didn't have one in stock? Did you customize one?
They're not in America. So
that's crazy. That's crazy talk.
So anyway, let me see if we can go to the questions. I don't know what questions folks have out there about this rifle. Mega 94 says, "How is the weight and balance?" So it feels like it's 5 pounds, and it's very well balanced. I don't have a magazine in.
It does have a carbon fiber front end, so it's not a heavy front
end.
Yeah,
I mean this is carbon fiber, very nicely done carbon fiber. By the way.
It's cool.
Genuine carbon fiber, and it's a pencil barrel in there. Now, for that money, it has like a regular A2, which I'm not going to complain about. Like, I'm a fan of A2s, actually. You know why I like A2? Do you know why I like the A2 flash suppressors? Do you guys know?
No.
Why I'm a fan of that? because there's actually you can get there's a suppressor that I have that will actually attach to A2s.
Oh yeah, you have a can that goes on an A2. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are pretty good. I don't think. I think when they made these, they did a pretty good job of these. I'm not a big fan of muzzle devices just because they're annoying as hell. But you do get control out of them. I can't argue that. But it's annoying for everyone else. So on the weight and balance, it feels really. Look, the whole thing. So this is all one piece. Obviously, the KP15. You guys could buy this, and KE Arms is making that. But this upper here is also polymer. See? That's also. So the upper there is polymer, and then the bolt, like I said, is pretty light. The weight that I'm feeling here is towards the back end right here and up front. So I think it's well balanced. I'm not going to hate on them for that. I'll open it up and see what the bolt looks like and show you guys. Go ahead, questions.
No, well, I know about that. I'll tell you what I bought today to build my own What Would Walt Do.
Mm-hmm.
I bought one of those silent recoil spring mechanisms.
Good choice.
I got that ordered, and then I went to the dark side, and we're gonna ditch this thing back here, and I went to Bear Creek Arsenal and bought a side charging upper.
Nice. Okay.
Side charging upper.
That's nice. I like that. I'm a fan of that.
I'm going to use a pencil barrel. This one here, I got to look at. It's got some issues. Some reason it's not feeding right, and I don't know what that is. This handguard I actually got from Mike over at what's the name of that company again? Mike that used to sponsor this podcast.
You're talking about ATI.
Yeah, ATI. This is an ATI inexpensive ATI handguard,
Mm-hmm.
but it's super light.
I got to get a tool here. Hold on, while you guys are talking. Go ahead.
So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna do a side charger. It'll probably weigh a little bit more than the standard one, but it will get rid of this back here. And we'll put it back together, and we'll have a little shoot off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Gemtech.
Are you talking about with me? Uh-huh.
Yeah, Gemtech muzzle brake on the end, so I can put my Gemtech can on the end. We'll see.
Now, one thing that I could say, we'll make videos. We'll show Walter's. By the way, I built up my own KP15. So I've been showing that off to you guys already. Mine's integrally suppressed. So mine's going to be the best one and win all the challenges. It's a little bit heavier than this one, but we'll show. You know what I don't like? These pins. I don't know. What do you guys feel about like when the pins come out? Pins? Yeah.
You lose them. That's what happens when they come out.
Yeah.
You know what?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, actually, hold up the receiver again. How do the pins fit? Do they have plastic bushings on either side, or is it flats?
Here. So here's the receiver.
Let's see.
I'm taking it all apart right here. So that's one
it would work.
side. And
there's
then
no
there's
retention. They're not retained, so if you pop them out and drop them, they go.
Well, what I'm saying is I have a set of the retention pins, those pins that go in and then have the screws in either side that you screw down and hold. I have a set of those we can try putting in there.
Yeah, now that's it's probably lighter to do it like this. What do I know?
You're gonna get like a 0.000 of an ounce to add another screw on the pin. It's not gonna add any weight.
Now, check it out. There's some kind of buffer back here. See that? Check out that little. Check that out right here.
That's the retained.
Yeah, so you have the silent buffer. The JP Enterprises silent buffer.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that. There you go.
I had one of those.
That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
I didn't get a JP. I got another brand. But still.
I like that. So that's a nice little cool feature in there, you know. Listen, I was looking at a video that these guys made, the in-range, I don't think it was Ian that made this video, where he played old footage of Eugene Stoner, because, you know, they've got a lot of hate. They got a lot of hate.
Because the communists played the video then?
Oh.
Excuse me, sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
No, you're fine. They got a lot of hate, so he played a video of Stoner agreeing with them, I guess.
Stoner talks about the forward assist, which he didn't feel was necessary. He didn't feel was necessary.
The Army told him, do this, and everybody was like, all the engineering people were like, this is useless and it's bad. And they were like, we have to have it. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I've said this before, I've used, if you've never used a forward assist, put your hands up. You've never used a forward assist?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, if the round isn't going in, there's a reason why it's not going in.
All right, there you go. So, by the way, if you look at that Rittenhouse interview, Rittenhouse was telling Tucker Carlson that he had to use his forward assist. I don't know if you saw that or not, Patrick. So there you go. No forward assist.
I haven't vaporized any biceps, so I guess he does have.
Yeah,
he's got one up on me for that.
Listen, people could debate that forever.
He's gonna come up as a rapper with 2 tears on his cheek.
Patrick, when we were talking, somebody was saying that PSA, when the PSA guys were on, that they should make a lower about that, and I said the safety should say by forearm, no forearm.
Didn't they say it was too spicy?
Just be a little pitcher. Yeah, I think they were
was like too spicy for them.
I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah, I don't think because I think it'll be taking advantage of him. If Rittenhouse is going to get the money, fine, I'm fine with it. But if you're doing it so you get the money, but he doesn't necessarily get the money,
it's kind of morbid, actually. So
yeah, and also I saw that
I am all about the whole fuck around and find out mentality.
Yeah,
just me.
I saw that they're trying to get him kicked out of, what is it, Arizona State?
Arizona State University. Did you see the crybabies over there? Are like, wow, I can't believe this person attends this. Wow.
Yeah. They should leave. Put your...
Yeah, you have no business being there.
Yeah.
If you can't understand opposing ideas, you have no business being in college.
I thought you're supposed to, I thought you went to college to learn about all these things.
To get indoctrinated. I went there. It's for an indoctrination camp.
Yes. Yeah.
And you pay them to do it. You pay them my education cost me $35,000 to try to indoctrinate me. They failed somehow. I guess I wasted my money.
Yeah, you got off cheap compared to nowadays.
Yeah. Well, I did my first 2 years at community college, which saved me a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what my younger son did, and now he goes to your alma mater now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't UC? I thought you went to UCF.
Oh yeah. Is he at UCF? Yeah, you can see my indoctrination papers here.
Yeah, look at that. Doctor of Know-It-All-ism.
No, Doctor.
I see right there. It says Doctor of Knowing Everything and being a complete gun snob. I saw it right there.
I have an associate's in HKism. HKism.
That's right.
Yeah.
Back up after.
So anyway,
I studied at the University of Orbendorf.
Yeah, Babyface studied at the University of I Told You So.
Exactly.
Actually, so yeah, our younger son.
He's going to UCF?
Yeah, he got his associates from Santa Fe here locally, and now he goes to UCF. Yeah.
I got my associates from Hillsborough Community, and then went to UCF and got my bachelor's, and have never used it. Not even once.
And the older one goes to FSU, and that's killing me.
My basic little technical school drafting thing I did, I never really came into play for much of anything. So, I mean, it's good experience. I took architectural design, and I was pretty good at it, but I never worked in that field at all. So
the only thing I can assume is my first job was with a tech company here in Gainesville, and they were all college graduates, so maybe it got me a leg up.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted me to have it, but then after that, I get interviewed. They like my personality. I'm good with customers, and I get a job. That's basically how it goes,
Yeah, but I think if you know what you're going to do in life, if you know what you're going to do when you're graduating high school, you don't necessarily need to go to college unless that's a prerequisite of what it is you want to do. Right? Like you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer. But if when you're in high school, you know that you want to run, let's say, a landscaping business, right? Which our friend 2A does. And you can make a mega crap ton of money doing that. And if you're already doing it, if you already went and bought lawnmowers and you're doing all of that, go spend the money doing that.
There ain't no college class going to tell you how to run a lawnmowing business.
No.
The only
you could take some classes on how to cut certain trees down or whatever, but yeah.
That's different, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that college learned me was it just kind of grew me. I grew up a little bit. I learned how to live on my own. I learned how to get along with other people in that environment, and found that I did not want to go into further education.
Yeah,
It just isn't for me.
I think you learned that your parents don't wake you up every day in college.
Well,
and send you off to school.
I didn't go to college like that, but from my son's experience with the in high school, they make a big deal out of these A students and all these honor society bullshit. And then when they get to college, mama's not washing their dick off in the morning, and they don't go to class.
Listen, there are certain.
Next thing you know,
there is stuff on Pornhub like that. There is Pornhub stuff like that, but yes,
but
Mama shouldn't be doing that after you are 1 year old. But okay,
I can tell you, I have since high school, I have been very much a very average student. I have never excelled at education, and I'm doing just fine with my life.
You know what though? Here's the thing. So let's say you get the whatever the thing would be in college, right? Let's say everyone's doing the same degree, and you get all the special medals on there. When you go to work, I don't know how many places really give a crap that this person's degree is from Harvard and this person's degree is from.
I graduated with like a 2.8, or I was a C average student. I was not a quality student. I have never once had somebody ask me, "Oh, what was your GPA? Well, how did you do with this class?"
Yeah, how was your science class?
They said, "Oh, you got a degree? Okay, cool, that's fine. I don't fucking care."
Your face bleeded. You know this person. You know Professor.
Yeah, no, it's always been. Can you do this job? You're good. You're qualified. You sound good in front of people. Okay, sounds good. Come on board.
But listen, let me say, I don't have a college degree either, right? I do have a certificate in broadcasting from the Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
I remember those radio commercials. I remember hearing those radio ads on the radio.
And I have some other courses that I took. I do have like a certificate in filmmaking from that I got at where did I get that? NYU actually.
Really?
It's a certificate.
NYU.
I did that over. I did that over.
School of the Arts.
I did that over a couple of days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that over a couple of days at NYU, going in there and taking some filmmaking course that they had. But, so, I've learned all these things. I've been editing for probably 30 years. More than that, actually. I've been editing since I was, 16. So, more than 30 years.
There's something good about doing instead of... Yeah. Book smarts can only get you so far. You have to be able to do to get ahead.
But here's the problem. So even in the gun world, there's a lot. So in this gun world, I've been doing this thing, that particularly what I'm doing here, for over 9 years, right? And I can edit, I could do social media, I could do all these things. I have an understanding. I'm a gun guy. I could be in front of the camera, behind the camera, do the light, sound, everything. But there's companies out there that won't hire me. They'll hire some kid that just got a degree in media and doesn't know shit about guns or anything like that, and give them that job because they have that degree. And this is just the way that the world is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking it. It is what it is.
A good friend of mine, you've actually met him, Robert, has the SCAR 20S. Mm-hmm. That's his SCAR 20S. Robert has a master's in computer engineering. He is super smart, crazy. Robert is crazy smart. And while I've worked at a couple tech companies, I've had people ask me, is it worth, because a lot of engineers, computer engineers, don't even go to college. I have the skills, I do it well, I get a job. And a lot of people don't understand that same situation comes up when you might have a good paying job at the beginning, but 5 or 8 years from now, when they look to hire managers or they look to promote,
it's all about that degree.
One engineer has a master's degree from UF. One engineer just walked in off the street and is good at it. Mm-hmm. We're probably going to promote the master's degree.
Or the guy that has the doctorate or whatever.
Or the doctorate, yeah. They're going to promote those people. So I have told computer engineers in the past that it is worth getting those brownie points, even if you think they're useless, because they'll help you in the future when it comes to getting raises, getting things,
Yeah, but if you know what you want, you're willing to work hard, sacrifice, hustle.
Do it. Just go do it.
You'll be fine. You could, you could be the guy hiring the people with all the degrees. So,
exactly.
I don't know how we got into that, but okay. So listen, I got the upper. Let's take a look at the upper here. So there you go. Let me take out this bolt right here. Hold on. Oh, you know what I was gonna say? We were actually, before I even go on to that, because we were having the conversation about the forward assist, and let's see. LV Louis Cipher. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Appalachian Gunrunner says, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. LV Louis Cipher says, exactly, a forward assist is a backup device.
If the bolt is jammed halfway home and won't seat, how can you open the rifle? Bolt needs to be seated
to separate the uppers.
Well, you're.
Oh, I've taken them apart when they're fucked up.
Yeah, but listen, here's the thing I think about it. If you're actually using it at the time, can you do that? Right? Like if you're actually using this gun at the time and this is your best fighting tool, can you get it back can you get it back into action? But at the same time, seeing that in-range TV video where Stoner was saying that this thing really wasn't necessary and someone in the military made them do it and then made a guy come up with a reason for it and all that. It's just one of those things. I would like to have them. The weight doesn't kill. It doesn't bother me. The extra weight.
Train you to use it. I believe in basic training, you're trained like tap, rack, pop, and then you're back in. But I would love to hear from field operators, like even just basic grunts that are just carrying their M16s around all day or now M4s. How many of them have ever actually, especially the guys who've been in firefights, how many of them have ever actually used a forward assist? Has it been handy? Or has it not? Is it useless?
Yeah, where's Razor JB?
Razor JB. I would take that opinion, combat veteran opinion, over mine any day, because I'm just a dude that plays. I just finger fuck guns all day. I don't go killing people. I have no reason to. Walter liked that phrase, that turn of phrase, huh?
That sounds dirty.
You're using your. It'll make me choke.
Hang on a second here.
You're using your fingers for the wrong damn thing.
They put people.
There you
go.
Yeah, there it is.
Their guns where I come from. You hear me?
Listen. You know what? When I did the mud test a long time ago, and the person who wanted me to do that mud test was Yakaz, who he was in infantry and he was in combat. I think he did a lot of combat missions, right? He was one of the guys that had like a saw. He would jump off of a tank. He had a 6920, the Colt 6920 and stuff like that when he served. And he's the one that wanted us to do the mud test of an AR versus an AK versus the IWI Tavor. And when he ran into problems with that AR, I saw him a couple times hit that forward assist when we were doing stuff.
I mean, that again, military, that's your training.
Yeah. We ran into problems with the AK, and he, for some reason, he did not have that cleaning rod, which I'm going to say to you, if your AK comes with a cleaning rod, and you're actually...
Keep it on your AK.
Yeah, and you're getting into stuff, you're going to want that damn thing there, because that AK became non-functional.
Cleaning rod helps.
So
pounding a cleaning rod down the barrel to get stuck cases out.
Yeah.
Muy excelente.
Yeah. Lola says, I agree, Walter. That sounds dirty. Listen, we are on Utreon. He can say whatever he wants.
I can say whatever I want now, right?
I don't know.
Hank's going to have to bleep it, though, when it comes to putting it back on YouTube.
I'm not bleeping it. They can do what they want to do. YouTube.
Don't be fingering that thing. You hear me now? Don't be
Boss Hog says, I have an associate's, a bachelor's, and a master's. And I've only used one of my degrees, he says. Yeah.
Oh, Boss Hog, what's your master's in? I'm curious.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He's got a master's pimpology.
Mayhem.
People watching, I had no idea they were so highly educated.
That is going to be a pimpology. He's got a master's in these hoes.
Backhand 4,000 level backhanding is a quality class.
Yeah, I'm just making fun of Boss Hog right now because I know I could get away with it.
I don't even know what Boss Hog does. I think we're Facebook friends, but I don't even know what he does.
I don't know what he does either.
Mayhem.
Appalachian Gunrunner says AKs without cleaning rods just look wrong. Yeah, I don't know.
It's true. No, it's true.
Oh boy.
Look what I found. Yes.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, that's. It's one of those.
It's a pirate gun. That's a pirate gun.
Pirate gun.
Yo ho,
Yeah.
yo
Oh,
ho,
I guess.
favorite sight for
I guess
me.
I should say I came home over the weekend with 7 new guns.
Yeah,
that
where
aren't
are
mine.
they? Where are they?
They're down in the safe. I took pictures of the serial numbers to give to the person. So, a friend of the family is private contractor for the military. She's probably in her 50s, maybe early 60s, and she's a private contractor. She is moving over to Germany for 3 years, and I have cleaned some of her guns before. She brought a couple of pistols over, and I cleaned them for her and gave them back to her. So she brought over a whole bunch of everything. It was like, hey, can you clean these? Look through them, and I was like, yeah. Brought them back, and she was going to have somebody else store them, and I offered. I was like, I could just take them back home and put them back in the back of the safe if you want. And she said, okay. So I now have an old Remington Model 11.
That's
I
cool.
have
One of my favorites. One of my favorites.
It's a very nice gun. It's full length mod.
Is it
choke.
pretty? Is it pretty?
It actually, it's a little light rusty, but it's not.
Oh, that could be fixed. I'm sure you could.
Yeah, it's
I'm
nice
sure you
looking.
could fix that while you have it.
I have an original high power carbine or high point carbine. So the old one from like the 90s with like the weird
Really?
stock on it. One using Columbine. If you look up the Columbine gun, I have one of those sitting in the safe now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we should be showing that. Yeah, we should be showing that.
I have we still have 20 minutes. I can run downstairs and grab all it. I have an FN X9, a 38, a little snub nose 38 Colt revolver, a double stack 45 Springfield. Holy crap, the grip on that damn thing is huge.
This is an old one?
I don't know how old it is.
Okay.
You know what? Take me off the screen. I'm going to grab some water.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab a bunch of guns and come back.
Yeah. Also, I wonder if he told her that if someone has your guns for 3 years, they can keep them.
Oh, speaking of that, in the shop we have a pistol that was somebody bought to do a transfer with, and this person, it's been at least 3 years, and
I call dibs.
It's a nice FN 40 cal too.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen it. It looks good.
I think we're gonna have to do a video with that gun. So
yeah. So let's see. While we're waiting for him here, I'm gonna show the upper. I'm gonna take the bolt out. Here's the bolt for you guys, so you guys can see this. Let's see if we can.
Let me see that carrier. Okay, it doesn't have the serrations on it. That's cool.
Yeah. So there we go.
I've been trying to find a chrome.
And yeah, it's chromed. It's it's got this has some weight on it, but it's not super heavy. Here's the charging handle. What is this charging handle? Oh, the charging handle says "What would Stoner do" on it, and it looks like one of those. Let's see if we can get that to focus at all.
Oh,
it's got "What would Stoner do" on it. Oh. Is it who makes this? Oh, Break Arms. This is the same one. We showed one of these last week. This is from Break Arms. So there you go. From Break Arms, What Would Stoner Do? That's what that is. And then here is the rest of the upper with the pencil barrel. I'm wondering how I need to know how pencil barrels do when they're machine gunned. So that's something I'd like to know. Which, Walter, you're gonna have to make a pencil barrel, machine gun pencil barrel.
All right, got me a shotgun, boys.
So did you tell her, you did inform her, because this is very important, Patrick. Did you inform her that if someone has your guns for 3 years and they clean it, they can claim ownership?
You know what? I figured at some point I was going to offer her, if she ever wants to sell them, like this Model 11, thing is beautiful. Like, it's in pretty good shape. It's got, patina on it, like you would expect, but cool. I love these. Let me
see. Is it it's a Remington, right?
Remington 11, yep.
That looks good.
Yeah, you should run. Let me see that safety again. That's an earlier. See how the safety's inside?
Yes.
That's an early one.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, right there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, run the serial number. You'll be surprised how early that gun is.
I'll look into
Let me see the whole thing again. Sorry, I just want to see the whole.
I have one like that.
Oh, okay.
It's a full size 24-inch barrel.
Yeah,
so
the wood.
Get it on frame, but
yeah, the wood is not bad on it. I don't think.
No, it's in good shape. And there's something about this style of shotgun that just
it looks good. It looks classic. Yeah. It's got like a classic kind of.
What else do you want to see? Okay,
Oh, you guys are getting all the gorn.
Check out the grip on this thing. Double stack 1911.
I think I had one
Look
of
at
these
that
a
thing.
long time ago.
It is huge. It is massive.
Yeah.
Big old neck guard magazines. It is, I mean, in the hand, it feels like a 2x4 in your hand. It is massive.
Yeah. I bet you it runs like a tank. Oh, hold on. Walter's pulling up. Walter's matching you.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, you guys
With
could
the
do a
diddly bob in
wield.
the middle.
You could do a wield now.
Walter, you bring them up. We'll do videos on the Model 11.
Too bad we need a skeet shooter. A skeet.
You need some place to do it at. You don't have enough room to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got? What's this other gun?
F&P. So this is an F&P 9. So F&P 9. Never fired it before. I have no idea. It looks nice.
It looks pretty sturdy.
Is that polymer lower or is it aluminum?
Polymer lower, steel upper, and it looks brand new. I don't know that it's ever hardly been shot. Looks brand new.
Huh.
That's cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll save this one for last because it's the
Yeah.
coolest.
Does she know her guns could possibly be on the internet? I'm just curious.
No, I'm trying not to show off everything here.
Yeah.
But, second to last
Uh-huh.
is a Scandium frame Taurus 38.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Talk about this thing is lightweight. I've never felt one
That
of
looks
these
good.
before, but man, it is a lightweight revolver.
Yeah,
Corded
that's
and everything, which is pretty cool. So
Yeah, they being that light, they got quite a bit of
recoil.
I would imagine, not uncomfortable. The trigger surprisingly good. I figured I'd put some 38s through it and see how it shoots. She did offer to let me shoot anything I wanted whenever I wanted.
Did she give you ammo?
No ammo. I am getting paid. Tell me if you guys think this is a good deal for doing all the cleaning and storage. She was going to give me money. I said, no, I don't need money. Don't worry about that. She has 6 months supply of like MREs type of food, like storage food for 4 people. And I was like, oh, if you're just going to throw that in a dumpster, I'll take that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll take it with me.
Yeah, why not?
yeah, sure.
That's for your apocalypse.
Little
this
snub-nosed Colt.
This looks older. Is that?
Oh yeah, this thing's cool.
Is that the rifling that looks kind of? I mean, not the rifling. Is that the bluing that looks like
the
purplish?
bluing is a little rough. This thing has been well loved. This is definitely one of those. It's been carried. You can see scratches over here. It's been carried.
The grips had like this stainless steel thing over it.
That's
he added a. If it'll focus, hold on, come on.
Yeah, what's up with the camera?
I can't get the focus.
Maybe
you'll focus on me now.
And
not really.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, right there. Don't move. Right there.
He's got this little like stainless steel grip thing that goes on the front. I've never seen it before.
Is that to help that fit in her hands better, or
this was her husband's gun? And yes, I think it is to help fit your hand better. But I've never actually seen one like that.
You guys are funny. That's old school.
Yeah.
Oh, that is old school. What's the thing with that?
It fits very nicely in the hand.
Exactly what he's doing. Just fills your hand up better.
Yeah, it feels because I mean, mind you, the grip would be that without it, without the silver, tiny little thing. Cool gun though, super cool 38 special.
That's all cool stuff from them. By the way, Boss Hog says currently on the disabled list, but I still be pimping Hank. So I told you he's got a. He's special. I specialize in these hoes.
Walter, look at the width of this thing. Let me see if I can get it in frame of that.
I can't really judge it by that. I mean,
it doesn't look like it doesn't have any kind of scratches on it. It looks in good shape.
No, I don't think this is another one. I don't think that's ever been shot.
It looks brand new. They got double stack 45s are thick like that. Yeah,
huge. I have never put one of these in my hand, but it's like a 2x4.
That's what she said.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like a 2x4.
Listen, one of the things I want to say about this upper, which this is, I guess, as being a polymer upper, you don't really have to lube it that much, right? I guess. Do you not have to? I would throw a little bit of lube up in here.
I would lube it.
Yeah, I would lube it. That's just me. But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of lube on it, which is fine. I'm not complaining.
AR is like lubrication.
It is an AR-15. It needs to be lubed.
AR-15's like running wet.
Yeah. Just like a lot of things.
When you finger fuck it, you gotta run it wet.
Slippery when wet.
Okay. All right. So what are you? What's the deal with your shotgun there, Walt?
I'm a Model 11 fan, so to speak.
Aficionado.
The recoil operated Browning design. Um, and whenever I used to find one and it wasn't crazy priced, I'd buy it. So I think I have 3 of the Model 11s.
Oh wow. Okay.
Maybe 4 of them. Different vintages. This, like I said, this is an earlier one. They did away with this because you think about it, your fingers in their finger fucking the safety, and you might slip it off.
And then click.
Okay.
Especially if you were shooting with a glove on your hand when it was cold out.
Now everybody's gonna have to say that. Now everyone has to say it.
Just
get it out of your system. Get it out of. Cruise Man says I had an ATI Fat Boy. It didn't feel bad in the hand. Yeah, I've had an ATI.
That's pretty much ATI Fat Boy. That's pretty much the exact same. This is just a Springfield, so same thing.
They make that 1911 and that Fat Boy frame like that with a 10mm. That's what kind of caught my eye one time. 10mm like that. Yeah.
That's a big old gun.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What was that? Was that all you had there? Should we go to Walt?
Lola says, "Oh my God, my tender ears." I'm never this profane. This is very profane.
If you notice, Lola, I didn't say anything. I haven't even.
I know he's just letting it happen.
I haven't even cursed this whole show. I've been good. I'm like a sweet angel, like a cherub.
Here they go. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing that finger thing again. You know.
Oh boy.
That Browning action though is. So now I have, this one is not mine, obviously it's going to stay in the safe, but I also have the Japanese Browning Auto 5, and
the humpback.
There's something cool about it. I really like that action.
Well, it gives you a straight line of sight down the barrel. When you look down the barrel, it's like you were right down the...
That's true. Yeah, you don't have that curve like on other ones.
Yeah, and the way the action works for the recoil-operated system, it absorbs some of that recoil. And they're typically heavy. They're not like lightweight guns. These are not like
it's a soft shooting 12 gauge.
Yeah, but no, and also this was a Bonnie and Clyde had a what they call they chopped off the barrels.
The whip it style or whatever.
Whip it. So basically cut off the grip and chop off the barrel and make a whip it out of it. Yeah. So yeah, they have a lot of history and they're solid guns. So
this one has.
I feel like I'm missing out because I don't have one of these guns to play with.
See, this one's got this one's all checkered, so this might be like a nicer model of.
Yeah, this one's not. Yeah.
This one's checkered. I'm trying not to hit the ceiling.
But
no, it's got the old Remington logo.
Run the serial number on it and see how old it is.
Let's see.
When you get a chance, yeah.
While you guys are sitting there, I'm
off air. Yeah.
I can do it real quick.
That doesn't take long.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing I just want to say with this thing has the lower here has a cassette style trigger in it. I'm not sure. I'm looking at it to try to figure out. Yeah, see that?
Yeah, that does look like
I'm not sure which one it is. Maybe I need to
That one looks like the KE Arms trigger.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's the KE Arms. Yeah. Does it click when you pull it? Don't fire it. Put it on safe. Does it like click?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the KE Arms trigger. They're pretty nice, the single stage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, so it's pretty decent. This is, I know that some people, the big thing that everyone's gonna, the price is a thing. I know that.
Crap, Walter, you are correct.
Lola was asking, how do you run a serial number? Basically, you take the serial number on the gun, get on your old Google there, and just put in, say, like Remington Model 11 serial number range or serial number.
Yeah.
And 5 different websites will pop up where you can look up different. At least 5 will probably.
Yeah, it's not really running the serial number as much as
checking production dates.
Yeah, it's
checking production dates.
Yeah. So it's not that
traditional. Drum roll, please. How old?
Probably about 1922.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oh, almost 100 years old. Boom.
Oh God, yeah.
100 years old. Oh, as a matter of fact, yeah.
255 is the first 3. Yeah. Which would put it at somewhere between 1920 and 1921.
What was yours?
So this is a 100-year-old shotgun.
What was your first 3?
255.
Is it
That's
6
cool.
numbers or 5?
6.
Oh, this is
6
5
numbers.
numbers. This
Yours is 5 numbers. What are the first 3 on it?
So that means that's
Not-
older? Does that mean that's
9
older?
953.
Yours was made between 1910 and 1911.
Holy.
That is a old
Oh, my
shotgun.
gosh.
Yeah.
There's an old one for you, Sonny.
That's an
But it'll
old
shoot
puppy.
just-
I call
Shoot
dibs,
this-
Walt. I call dibs on that.
And I think
You
my
know
other
what?
one, I think my Browning Auto 5 is from like 1960 something or 1970 something.
Yeah. And the funny part, this gun will run just as hard and shoot just as much as a brand new gun. So, yeah.
They work great.
The things you got to watch out for these is in the back of the receiver. There's a buffer. There's a like a phalonic buffer, and the buffer can go
they fall
bad.
apart.
And then after that, you're banging steel on steel in the receiver. So that's something you got to look for. Aside from that, though, there's not much to them. They run. So I don't think
Yeah, I bought my Japanese Auto 5
that was
from,
that was a Century Arms thing, wasn't
Century Arms import, and it didn't
A
work. It was
fixer-upper.
missing. It was a fixer-upper. It was missing one part, and I think I paid $100-$200 for the whole thing.
it? That was a steal.
It was a
That
good
was
deal, and it shoots great. The thing shoots real good. I need to refinish the wood. It's in the white right now. I want to redo some of the checkering and then restain it. But it's a great damn gun. Like, they shoot very nicely.
Lola was asking you, Patrick, what's the story with the Ruger 5.7 that you were going to talk about?
Ruger 5.7 that you're
What?
going to.
Ruger 5.7.
What was the story with Ruger 5.7?
Ruger 5.7.
I don't have a Ruger 5.7.
Oh, someone
You'll
was
have to
gonna.
refresh me further.
Yeah,
we do need
I
to
do.
talk about the story of the woman shooting her hoo-ha off.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Where's that story? Hold on.
So let me just preface this. Does this woman do stuff for people for money
Oh, she does.
on the internet? On the internet,
Live
Okay.
shows for everybody. So somebody out there has the video. There is between 1 and 5 men out
bet
there
you they
that
do.
have paid, and we're watching her shoot her hoo-ha off. I guarantee it.
Oh, that's not even. Oh.
Somebody has the video.
So let's see. I'm pulling it up right now. Gun blunder. Webcam model accidentally shoots herself in vagina while filming X-rated clip for fans.
So
She
even
finger
further,
banged.
Walter,
She finger banged her own self, literally.
finger banged her own gun.
So let's see. Adult content creator. I'm not going to put her name. I'm not going to say it. It's here anyway. Was reportedly alone in her bedroom when police were called to an accidental gunshot wound incident at a residence in Georgia. And when sheriffs arrived at the scene, they discovered a paramedic who had obtained an unloaded 9mm firearm with spent bullet casing. The paramedic reportedly told police the female had shot herself in her vagina accidentally.
The way you say that, that's so uncomfortable. In her vagina.
Yeah. It's like the vagina monologues all over.
Oh.
Local resident Jordan Allen, said to be on the scene at the time, told authorities that he had owned the gun and had lent it to the model to use for work. And when he heard a gunshot in the kitchen, he reportedly rushed to her aid and found the 27-year-old with a small amount of blood on her leg. She allegedly told Mr. Allen that she had accidentally shot herself. The model was swiftly moved from her home to Upson County Sheriff's Office, where a helicopter then flew her to a nearby hospital.
So, if you want me to make this even better, it was put out on the internet about this story, and of course 4chan wanted to know more.
Oh, Lord.
I have the police report.
Oh, boy.
I'm not even kidding you. I have the actual police report and the gun that was used. And Walter, you might like it. It was a P63, which is a Makarov.
Makarov, yeah.
Yeah. So it
That's
was
a Hungarian
9x18
Hungarian
Makarov.
pistol.
So, wait. So that was a 9mm then, right?
It's a 9x18 Makarov. It's
9
close
short.
to a 9mm. Yeah, 9 short.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Let's see.
And no
on
one
arrival, I made
no one
contact
safety
with
checked
EMS.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she didn't need to check anything. She had an unloaded handgun in her left hand with magazine and unspent bullet and spent casing in the other. She stated the female had shot herself in her vagina accidentally. Collected the firearm, a P63, with the serial number here. I observed the casing from the gun to be what he says is a 380. It was probably a 9mm Makarov.
Yeah.
Another resident came from the residence and was visibly upset. He advised that he was in the kitchen walking back to the bedroom when he heard the gun go off. He advised he went to the bedroom and observed a small amount of blood on this woman's leg. He advised that she started saying that she was sorry. He advised that she told him she shot herself accidentally. The gentleman went on to say that the woman has, quote, subscribers on a sexual web platform called Chatterbait.
Oh my god.
Advised that she makes sexual videos of herself and people pay her to see them. He advised that he thinks that she was recording a video at the time the gun went off.
Did they get this in? Here's my thing on that. Did they get this in evidence?
This is the police report. I have the number and everything. I don't necessarily want to put it out there, but yeah, I have the whole police report.
No. What I'm saying, did they get evidence of what she did? Like, you know.
Oh, beforehand, I
guess that's probably not like part of the investigation.
If she was doing so Chatterbait is, for anybody that is not aware.
Wait, you know what Chatterbait is?
Oh, absolutely. I know everything about the internet, Mr. Hank Strange. I know everything.
I never heard of this thing.
I don't partake, but it's a live streaming service where women go on and cam. So you're a cam girl is what they call it.
Yeah.
So there is a chance that she was doing a live show and some couple of gentlemen who paid her to do this live show saw this or record. There's a chance the video is out there somewhere. It's a chance.
The question is, what was she doing with the gun?
I was just about to ask, what was she doing?
Well, so I think that the way that a lot of this stuff works, right, is that people make requests.
Yes, they do.
So someone requested for her to do this particular performance, let's say, because she's a performance artist.
Yes, she is.
Technically, I'm just chopping and just messing around trying to put the gun back together, which I did. So someone probably requested it, but when she got it from the guy, why didn't they check this thing? Like, why didn't they check it?
Retarded.
Ask what's his face that same question.
Oh, the gun is currently in evidence. You are correct.
Yeah, you're talking about Alec. Alec.
Why didn't they check it? Yeah, because people are sloppy.
Yeah.
Have you?
I mean, it sucks because now she's now that like, if she in the future try to tell, like, let's say she's getting married to some dude, you know, and the guy is like, there's no way you're a virgin because your vajayjay has a bullet scar.
What?
You can't claim virginitude if your vajayjay has a bullet scar.
I don't think she could ever claim that.
Not with what she was doing.
Yeah.
No.
There's so many jokes. There's so many jokes coming up in the thing.
I know.
Look, it sucks. It's like if a dude does this to himself, I think, oh man, that is that's the last thing.
You got to stand sideways to pee.
You
got a hole coming up.
Obviously, she didn't get hurt real bad if she's still alive.
Yeah.
But,
I'm guessing she walked out, and in the police report it says she walked out of the room after the gunshot and told the people that were in the living room, I accidentally shot myself. So it wasn't.
She probably hit fat. She probably hit fat and not a vein.
Facing upwards. I'm guessing it was facing down a crease. Let's say that.
Ooh, what if it like skimmed under and went?
Oh God, I don't know.
Yeah, we shouldn't even think about that.
Walter is trying to picture it right now. Now he's trying to wipe.
Oh, I got a very vibrant.
Can you? I mean, just imagine the stories where you have to like. What if you're a dude that shot yourself in the crotch, or you're a woman, a dudette that shot yourself in the vajayjay? Now you have to like explain that to your sexual partners.
I have.
Why is there a bullet hole down here?
Which hole do I use? Not the bullet hole, please.
Oh dear.
Yeah, LV Louis Cipher says you could die from being shot in the private parts, major arteries, and veins go in that area.
Yeah. She's lucky she didn't. She's lucky she didn't get her leg or something where femoral artery is, because you'll bleed out.
Your spine is right on the other side.
Can I give some suggestions for this? If folks out there that are watching this, if there's women out there and you're watching this and you're a performance artist and you go on the, what is it called? Something chat?
Chatterbait.
Yeah. Cat shot. That's from Edward Andrews says cat shot. Scatterbait. If you go on Scatterbait, if you're planning on doing that, or I don't know, whatever the other Pornhub or whatever things you do out there, OnlyFans. My advice,
Basically, yeah, it's like that, but live.
yeah, my advice to you is you could do a couple things. You could get gun blanks or gun dummies. Those are very safe.
That would hurt too, though.
No, those don't shoot. They're just solid. It's like what you use.
Oh, you're meaning one of the solids. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like a blank firing gun.
No. Don't get anything that shoots anything.
Shoots anything.
Don't
yeah.
ever put anything. By the way, this is from Edward Andrews. Also, he's showing off his shotgun here.
Shotgun, yes.
Yeah, but listen, don't do that. If you have to get something that looks somewhat kind of real,
Get away from your private parts.
get airsoft or something like that, please. But make sure those things aren't loaded. Very important. There should be videos on the internet that tell you about gun safety.
Listen to everybody out there. It is fun to play with firearms. It is not fun to play with firearms. So don't do that.
Yeah.
This is like an instructional video. You and your gun and your vajayjay.
I don't even know if the gun oils are good for your vajayjay. Gun oils can give you a yeast infection, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure they could. I don't
Yeah.
Gun oils and gunpowder and all that, you can. That's not
there's
good.
a lot of sharp edges.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't belong there. It does not belong there.
Don't do this stuff. Don't do this kind of stuff to yourself. Don't do it. There's alternative. There's things that you could do out there that you can use to simulate this, but if you need to know how to be safe,
it's nerf or nothing. It's nerf or nothing.
Yeah. If you need to know how to be safe, there are videos that can illustrate that to you on how to unload a firearm and unload the magazine, make sure that it's indeed safe, how to check it. And seriously, now you know. What's that thing?
It sounds like a public service announcement. You and your vajayjay, keep it away from your gun.
Don't put stuff in there, man. That's very precious. That's a very precious part of your precious. That you don't want to, you don't want to get bullet. That's not the place you want bullet scars.
No, it doesn't need extra holes.
Hello, precious. Keep your gun away from your vajayjay.
That's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible.
You could even go out and get things like these plastic dummy rounds if you want to.
Oh God, Walter!
It's a bullet. That's a bullet.
No!
That's a
What is wrong with you, Patrick? Don't start, Patrick.
Do not put fake bullets up your eye either. Where'd it go?
Listen, this is America. You can stick whatever you want to up your hoo-ha, your whatever you call things. You could stick things there if you want to. Just be safe.
God.
Know what you're sticking in your private areas. Just be aware of what you're doing.
Unload it first, please.
Yeah, if it's a firearm and you're doing that, so for whatever purpose, please just there's steps that you could take, and you can find very easily online instructions on how to make sure that firearm.
Look at that Surefire. It's just hankering for a,
It's ribbed for somebody's pleasure.
And then when you get done, you can examine things. Come on.
Oh yeah, it still looks good down there. It's not too bad yet.
Oh my God. Okay, I feel like we gotta move on before Lola starts sending me messages. LV Louis Cypher says you'd be surprised what people stick in their private areas. Oh,
No,
I know.
I would not. No, I would not.
Oh, trust me.
I've
worked in hospitals my whole life up until I was up until I got married to Lola. I worked in hospitals, so I know.
I don't even want to. No, nasty, nasty, baby, nasty.
Yeah, people stick they stick animals, all kinds.
I've never understood that.
Yeah, if you feel the need to put a gerbil or a boa constrictor in your prison wallet, there's something wrong with you.
Can we move to another subject, please?
So, did you guys see that Jack Dorsey stepped down from Twitter today?
Yeah, they replaced him. Jack Dorsey. That's the crazy hippie guy from Twitter.
The crazy hippie that ran Twitter. He left Twitter. He stepped down as the CEO, and some crazy Indian guy took over for him.
Hey,
Hello.
now hold on a second.
Hello.
Hold on
How
a
can I
second.
help you?
Some crazy Indian guy.
Why'd the
I
hippie
wonder. I
step
wonder if
down?
I wonder if I
Why'd
can
the-
get some extra credit on
What?
Twitter. If like I should put on my thing now that I'm Indian.
Part Indian.
Get
What
some
did
immunities. Immunities
what
up
did
on there.
what did the hippie do to get demoted?
I don't know. That's a good question, Patrick. What did he?
I have
Why
no
did they
idea.
oust? Why did
He
they oust him?
says that he says he did it on his own, but internal politics. Who knows at this point?
Maybe he, maybe he.
The
I don't know.
the person that took over was the CTO. So obviously this person is not going to be any more friendly.
I don't think that. I think
Right.
that Jack Dorsey. This is probably one of those things like how the United Kingdom or Great Britain convinced countries that were part of their, that were in their colonies to seek their own independence and all that. I think he's tired of getting called up in front of Congress every time something happens with
how
like
you
Twitter
cure
and
that?
Facebook and YouTube get called up there.
You know how you cure that?
Stop fucking with people.
Stop being a fucking prick.
Yeah.
That's how you stop that.
Don't be a communist.
If people just listen to Walter, the world would be
In the words of
different.
Google, don't be evil.
the world would be
just-
different. I don't know if it'd be better, but it'd be different.
Just let people say what they want. Let them do what they want and ring the cash register. Stop being a
much.
fucking dick.
Pretty much.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Come on.
So I sent you guys this.
That's
I
how
sent-
the world used to always work. Just take the money and let them let them make asses themselves. Just let
Yeah.
them fucking do it themselves.
It's,
Yeah.
let people talk. People don't have to listen. You can always choose. You don't have to listen to stuff that you don't like
I am
on the
offended.
internet.
I am just. I cannot stand this any longer.
Yeah. So did you guys want to there were some legal stories and all that we were talking about earlier. Did you guys want to talk about the story I sent you with the pregnant librarian that got killed? You want to talk about that?
I didn't hear about. So fill us in. I didn't actually get a chance to look over it.
Yeah, so let me see if I could pull this story up.
Wasn't she the agitator in that whole thing you said or something?
Yeah, so this is from the Orlando Sentinel, and the headline is Pregnant Librarian Killed in Alleged Road Rage Incident Was Aggressor, Police Say. And they have a picture of her up here. So she, I'm just saying this for the folks listening to us on audio. She's a Latino. She was Latino. A Volusia County Library assistant who was killed after an alleged road rage incident was the aggressor, police said. She's relatively cute. That's why they're trying to push this story. That's what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely.
If you get a cute woman, anything happens to her, plus she was pregnant, plus a librarian, it's this story.
Yup.
Volusia County Library assistant who was killed after alleged road rage incident was the aggressor, police said. The incident happened over the weekend. Sarah Nicole Morales, 35, she's 35 years old. Was fatally shot after a confrontation following a hit-and-run crash in Orange City, about 30 miles north of Orlando. Orange City police said Morales, who was pregnant, was driving a blue Kia just after 5 p.m. Saturday when she allegedly hit a motorcycle and fled the scene. Investigators said Morales intentionally hit the motorcyclist.
Oh.
Okay. The motorcyclist and other witnesses followed the woman home while contacting authorities. So
Okay.
we're going to talk about this here in a second. When Morales arrived at her house, she went inside to retrieve a gun. She then pointed the gun at the motorcyclist. A confrontation followed, and she was shot multiple times. Emergency responders with Orange City Fire Rescue were called to the scene, and the woman was transported to Halifax Medical Center, where she later died. Investigators say the motorcyclist, who had a concealed weapons permit, God bless him, remained at the scene and has been cooperating with the police. So, what do you guys think? I mean, obviously, this is one of those things where this might get litigated, this might be investigated, things may come out of it.
Hopefully. Go ahead, Walter.
If what you said is true and it went down like you said, there's no need for no trial.
No, I would. So here's the thing: if you're on the road, First of all, if you're 35 years old and you're pregnant, okay, you should take responsibility for the life inside of you. I know this is like a story because she's pregnant and people are like, well, you know, that child or whatever was innocent and didn't do anything. You're the mother. You are responsible. So for whatever reason she got angry, you don't get angry and attack people with your vehicle. It is a deadly weapon.
Try to kill somebody with your car.
You don't do that. If you hit a person on a motorcycle with a car, it's highly likely you could kill them. Okay? I mean, but you wouldn't hit another car with your car. Don't get mad and attack people with your cars. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
If you do that, if for some reason you lost your mind, I often say that this kind of stuff happens in perfect storms of people losing their mind. I don't know that I could blame the other people here, but I blame her. You lose your mind.
So from a criminal standpoint, she
attacked the guy. She attacked the guy.
No, at minimum, hit and run because she hit his motorcycle and drove off.
Which is a crime itself to leave the scene.
Fled the scene of an accident. He followed on the phone trying to make sure the cops got to her.
Right.
Because, I'm not going to just let somebody hit me and drive off. I'm going to follow him. When he showed up, she came out with a gun, according to the story, and he defended himself. And from the story, I was reading another follow-up to that. It said that the confrontation all happened on the side of the road. He did not go up to her house. He never approached her house.
Oh, he never.
Yeah, well, it looks like the witnesses just followed her so they could tell the cops this person went in here.
So and there was witnesses besides him too. So
to this person
to
on the road
corroborate his story.
Let's say something happens and a motorcyclist attacks you. Let's say something happens and a motorcyclist attacks you on the road. And for some reason you hit them or whatever with your vehicle or whatever. And then you go back to your house and you get into your house and they follow you there. Even if you feel threatened and you get your gun, fine. But stay in the house.
Lock the fucking door and
call the cops. Wait for the cops.
If they break a window and come into your property, then you are in the right in this situation. You know?
Yes. Boom. But it doesn't look like these guys were doing that, right? It doesn't look like, she attacked someone, left the scene, didn't call the cops or wait for the cops, didn't stay in her house where she would have been safe with her gun or whatever until the cops got there to sort it out. Like, what's going to happen to you? You're going to get some charges because you hit this person with a deadly, but you didn't kill them. You should be happy for that, right? That they're still ambulatory. And you didn't kill them. You could just take those charges and get your insurance messed up or whatever, and you be alive and your baby will be alive.
Who knows? There might be more to the story. Maybe she had some reason. Most likely not, but maybe she did.
Yeah. But, if you get back to your house, stay in your house with your gun and wait for the cops.
Wait for the cops to show
sort
up.
It out.
The cops will separate everybody and sort it all out. Don't. Yeah.
If they try to get into your house, different story.
You can shoot them. Here in Florida, this happened in Orlando. If they break into your house, then you shoot them, and then you're like, "Listen, they broke into my house, and everything's cool."
I was in fear of my life.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah,
Nothing else. I was in fear of my life.
Something happened to her, and she lost her mind, and it's sad because she lost her life, and the baby lost their lives, and that sucks.
Yep.
And if you're that baby daddy out there or whatever, or the family, I know that sucks. But, people need to think about what they're doing. When we're in the world with each other, we need to somehow consider each other and let someone cross the line. You don't need to go across that line to that person. We all live in Florida. People flip you the bird and do all kinds of crazy stuff here all the time. It's not a reason to get crazy. Seriously. Unless they're attacking you, unless they're following you back to your house for some reason, trying to come after you, it doesn't need to be all of that. It's just literally a finger gesture.
Yep.
So it sucks to hear that story, but
something to remember is there is a provocation in part 2 claiming self-defense. It's something that I learned from the Rittenhouse trial. Is the prosecution tried to claim that he provoked the situation, which loses you the right to self-defense. Don't be the provocateur. If you have to defend yourself. But don't be the provocateur in any of it. Ever. Yeah. Just leave. Yeah. Go about your day.
Yeah, if someone is not imminently trying to take your life and attack you,
Go away. Just go about your day. You know, be the bigger
People
man.
get mad. I see it. I see it all the time. People get mad or whatever. You know, on the road, it happens.
It's hard to be the bigger man because you want to. You just, especially, I believe me, Hank knows that I do not like being the bigger man. I very much enjoy being a little shit to people sometimes, but sometimes just go about your fucking day. That's it.
Well, at least consider, like, I would ask you, Patrick, to consider that you have a wife and a dog that frickin' needs you.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't fuck around in the streets. Hell no.
You know, just consider that. And if you, I don't know what happened here, but if you're pregnant, you have in my opinion, you have a responsibility to your kid. Keep that kid safe, even if, you know, something happens and you just get mad. I get it. People get mad, right? For whatever reason, someone pushed all your buttons. But, you know, you compound things. Like, if you do something wrong like this, that you hit someone with your vehicle, you hit a person on a motorcycle, you compound it by making this worse, you know?
You don't go into...
Yeah, so...
Close your door, lock your door, call the police, and let it get sorted out. It's fucking crazy people.
Yeah. And people are talking about, there's a bunch of other things that's happening out there. I seriously don't want to follow all these
Chad
different
shooting.
things.
I still, for anybody out there that's watching, I will put it on record now. I still don't think they're going to charge him personally.
What's the Chad Reed one?
You haven't seen this one that are?
I think this is all over the internet.
Yeah,
where they're in each other's face.
In each other's face, he pulls out the... Oh, that was what I was talking about on Saturday. He pulls out the 9mm carbine, fires off a warning shot at the dude's feet. The dude slings him off the porch, and then he backs up, aims, and kills him. Shoots him and kills him. Again, I don't think he was in the wrong. I think he is going to be fine claiming self-defense, and I think... I don't think they're even going to charge him. Personally, I really don't think they're going to charge him. But... people just need to stop fucking. Just leave each other alone. Just leave each other alone. Go about your day. Leave each other
also,
alone.
I would say to someone, if a person has the drop on you with a firearm, and you can exit out of that situation, just fucking leave.
Don't keep fucking
back
around,
out of the situation. They have the drop on you, sir. I mean, this woman coming out with a gun, she had the drop on this guy. I don't know what happened from there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't loaded or whatever. All of that's going to come out at some point.
It's a dangerous weapon, whether it's loaded or not.
Yeah, if someone already has the drop on you and you can back out of that, I would try to back out of it if you think you can. Maybe that guy was fast and he was like, oh shit, this person's going to shoot me, and he did what he needed to do. But, yeah, you know, it's how it goes. Like, sometimes you're not in control of that. You go into remote control when someone threatens you like that. So, yeah. A lot of craziness going on out there in the world. You know, these kinds of things that we have here that we're showing off, I think are really cool. But at the end of the day, they are dangerous weapons, and I take them very seriously. We're showing them to you guys and talking about it, and we have fun with it and all that kind of stuff. But when these get pulled for reals, you don't actually know what's going to happen.
I've been close once, but I've never actually had to pull my firearm before. Been close one time, but never actually had to.
Yeah. Walt, what are you up to?
Playing with his rifle.
Well, this one is a Romanian SAR-2, which is 5.45.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
But the blasted thing has never functioned correctly.
Yeah.
You know what? If you want to throw it away, I'll take it off your hands.
Yeah, I was going to say. I know you have some 5.45 ammo that you don't even need.
I'll take it off your hands to get it working.
It'll shoot, and then the round will get all weird inside of it. Right now, it actually has a Polish tantal bolt in it. I just tried a different bolt as an experiment, and it didn't fix it. So I don't know if the receiver is wonky or what. I haven't been able to figure it out.
Listen,
yeah,
I'll give you a couple $100, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Somehow, I don't think Walt's going to go for that deal, but I say throw in some ammo, Walt.
I'm considering taking the receiver off and re-receivering it. I have a 5.45 receiver.
Yeah,
but I don't know
or
if that'll fix it. I don't know what the problem is.
You could just wash your hands of the whole thing, and I'll take it off your hands for you.
Bless your heart.
Babyface is not letting that go easy. Not letting it go easy.
I wish it worked all right. I mean, I'd like to use the gun, but
I say make it into a machine gun. Machine gun it.
That's going to make it better.
But that doesn't fix the problem.
It doesn't work, let's make it into a machine gun that doesn't work.
It could fix it.
Yeah.
Theoretically, that could work. Okay, listen, we're over the 9 o'clock hour. We're having a little bit too much fun and a whole bunch of different things going on here. In some cases, we're just trying to distract ourselves from some things that are happening in the real world.
Yeah. You just got to have a good distraction every now and then.
Yeah. So, what should we do here? Should we just wrap this up? I think we should probably. Yeah, I think we should wrap it up. Babyface, tell the folks out there. You've got a video coming up, you said, right?
Yeah, it'll be going up tomorrow. I got to finish editing it and put it live. It'll be just kind of showing how you do a pin and weld. It's really simple if you have the right tools. Get yourself a TIG welder. Screw around with it before you start using it. It's not a hard process, but show you how to do it.
I say get your friend's welder, mess around with that, and then sell his welder so you can get yourself a TIG welder.
And then get a TIG welder, and then
sorry.
Yeah, that's
no, I couldn't resist that one.
Can I say something? Don't practice on your project.
No.
Don't learn how to TIG weld or MIG weld or whatever.
Why is Patrick saying no?
Because I didn't learn on a project necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Right. I may not be as skilled as some, but it worked fine. I got the job done.
Yeah, it works.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is it? Brian Quick says, "Wait, I thought AKs always worked."
Not that one. I can pull out all my welded up AKs and they all run. Not that riveted together piece of Romanian shizits.
Yeah, you're just not finger fucking it right. Boom, there I got it. For the end of the show. Lola can't stop me now. She can't stop me. Walter, how can the people support you? Where could they see all your stuff?
They can support us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's Safety Harbor Firearms and Dirtfoot Racing, the mini bike stuff. There's stenparts.com if you're looking for your sten part stuff or other stuff that related to machine gun stuff. And then what is there? Oh,
you said sten parts, Dirtfoot Racing.
Yeah, and Safety Harbor Firearms. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's how you can keep up with what we're doing. Yep.
Yeah, and this is the last one. Edward Andrews is sharing this Glock. What is it? I don't know what that. He probably says it 17? Right there. Glock 41. Glock 41.
41.
Yeah. So very very nice Glock 41. Shout out to Edward Andrews. I don't know if he's signed in or I don't see what his thing is here in the chat. Walt, I see you commented in the chat. So SHF Walt is obviously. Yeah. Your Utreon. So
that's a Utreon thing, but I don't have the channels over there yet.
Yeah, so we got
the firearm stuff.
Yeah, we got to work on that. All right, so big thanks to everyone for watching us. One of us is going to come back with the words of wisdom. Patrick, what are you thinking, Walt?
I got something.
Oh, you got something. Okay, Babyface. Babyface has words of wisdom. Get out your stone tablet. Get ready to etch it in. I'm going to run in the end. Big shout out to Arms List. Big thanks to everyone watching us here live on Utreon. That's where you need to go to. Shout out to the people who are still watching on YouTube. Bring your butts over to Utreon, please. You could support us on here. There's memberships, all kinds of stuff you guys can do. And a big shout out to everyone who is listening to this on the Firearms Radio networks. Let me run in the end. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching, hanging out here with us. We're going to rip the audio out of this and throw it up on iTunes and all your favorite place to listen to audio podcasts from. Make sure you all go check out hankstrange.com. And Patrick, Babyface P, what you got?
Just leave each other alone. Just go about your business. Go about your day, and nobody gets hurt. Just do your thing. You don't need to be screwing with each other.
Who said that quote?
Nobody said that quote. I said that quote. Stop screwing with each other, nobody gets shot. How about that? Stop screwing with each other, and nobody gets shot.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's your quote.
Be
Amen
civil,
to that.
all right?
Be civil, yeah.
Amen to that. Don't shoot your own hoo-ha.
Don't shoot yourself in the hoo-ha. No.
Not
do
even
it.
for money.
Don't
Not
do
even
it.
for dollar bills.
It's not
no.
worth it. It's not
No.
worth it. We are out of here. We will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back. I'm not even sure who's here, but we're out of here. Peace. Hold on. I gotta hit the end of the right place if I can find it. Okay, here we go. And
Fingers are getting tired.
End button. End button. Okay.
Turn it off, Daddy. Turn it off.